Heyo. Am I tripping? I'm not tripping. Hello, Arthur. How you doing? How was your day? What did you do today? Did you slack off like I did, or were you a good individual and you did what you had to do? Cause will say I have not been very productive. There's a lot of things I wanted to do, whether streaming wise or work wise. I mean, for work I never really want to do it, but I try to. But I was like, I cannot be bothered to do any of these things, so here I am, ready to stream, excited because Mr. Astor decided to stream. He should be streaming every day until whatever, I don't know, date, because he's doing some type of challenge to himself to become a certain rank in TFT. So if you have nothing better to do, you might as well go harass him because it's cool. Just went from a stream of a man who tried Assassin's Creed Shadows. Oh, what were the thoughts? I mean, I thought it's coming out in 2 days. Surprisingly good. Okay, well maybe it's good. I don't know. I was never an Assassin's Creed person. I've never played a single game, so I wouldn't know. I don't even know if it's my type of game or not. So but I did try to turn on Monster Hunter Rise today. I was extremely confused. I was like, I don't understand. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know how to fight. I don't know where to go. So I think if I'm gonna play this game, I'm gonna have to restart and go from the beginning and see how that goes and see how I like it. But that's about it. A Ubisoft sentiment key. I expected far worse. Well, I mean, with all the controversy it's been in, I was like, okay, it's weird, but I'm not gonna ask questions. That's more how I feel. I feel very indifferent about it. I'll be watching like drama videos about it, but nothing more, But I'm glad I was wrong and was pleasantly surprised. You know what? That's a good attitude to have about it. Just be happy when stuff happens. It's Vector Spaceman. Hello, Spaceman. How you doing? How have you been? Were you productive or unproductive today? That's the big question of the day, because I know that I wasn't. I mean, it depends for what. Life-wise, I was doing all right. I did a lot of laundry, a lot of folding. I did the dishes. I did a lot of cleaning in the house. Except for that, I can say I was extremely productive out here, Hello, Sheriff. How you doing? How was your day? Were you productive or not productive? That's the question. What's cool? What's good? Like cool projects you guys got going on? I'm still trying to figure out how drunk I'm gonna get for my birthday. So. That's my current plan. Astro did refill on alcohol for our pantry this weekend, so I'm getting ready for grand old times, You're doing well? Happy to hear it. That's good news. I think the main thing about games is just decide for yourself and to have fun. Yeah, I mean, if I read what the game is about and it doesn't vibe with me, I just won't play it. I will let myself, but except for that, it's fine. Hello, Blues. How you doing? You were stalking Mr. Astro over there, talking about Yu-Gi-Oh and whatnot. Yeah, so just saying, a reminder, Astro's streaming right now. He's gonna be streaming every day for a while. Don't know how long that is, but a while. Very productive today. See, that's what we like to hear. We like to hear about a very productive Mr. Spaceman. Then we know that everything is good in the world when that happens, That means there's a cool stuff cooking somewhere. That's pretty good. I still am. Got both 3 months. Look at you being a professional, chatting to 2 people at the same time. I aspire to be like you. You're pretty cool sometimes, But yeah, he's doing TFT. So if you're into TFT content, I don't know. Before I met Astro, I didn't know anything about TFT, so I don't know people. But if you're into that, you might as well watch him climb to Challenger. I don't know what the ranks are, but I think that Challenger is really high. Yeah. The most people can do is recommend or not. It's up to us to choose. Yeah, I will not play games I don't like. So even if it's really popular at the moment, if I don't like it, I am playing it, And I recommend trying Metal Gear. Yeah, that's what Fish said as well. That it's pretty cool. So I might as well. I guess I have discovered as I started streaming that I'm pickier about games than I thought that I would be. Like I thought I would enjoy most things, but the longer the game, the more difficult it will be for me to like it, and longer in like story, I guess. But I love having a lot of battles, so that's why I really surprisingly enjoyed the Dark Souls series, and I really, really enjoyed Cuphead as well. So I know that this is the type of game where I have a lot of fun. I love a good challenge, and I love it when it's not quote unquote too long, because I guess Dark Souls is as long as you make it. So like if you beat the bosses fast, then it's not gonna be that long type of thing. But I don't need to be farming all the time. Except that after all the information that you guys gave me about Monster Hunter yesterday, I'm just like, this could actually be fun. This could be a grand old time, honestly. So I'm like, maybe I would actually like that. I don't know. I'll have to see. I'm probably gonna restart it on my PC and like redo the whole tutorial, because as I said, I was like, I don't know how to do anything. I don't know how to get places. I'm also thinking about getting like a PC controller just so that I can have the right buttons when I play games. Because honestly, right now playing the game we're playing today, when I have to find the demons, I just can't. And the Aster was like, you know, the real gamer. I'm like, yo, I didn't have a console, like any type of thing like that growing up. My PS4 controller was the first controller I've ever had, and I only got it to be able to play Fall Guys. So I don't know controllers by heart like that. So when it tells me to press X or Y, and I look at my controller and I see, you know, form like shapes, I'm like, I don't know what they're asking me to do, and I don't know where they're positioned, and I really struggle to adapt to that. So I'm thinking about maybe getting one, but I'm like, this is not a necessity, so this is not something I'm willing to spend on right now. But I like, it's not too expensive. I just need to be sorry, in a place where I can spare $40 for a controller. But since it's not a need, I'm just gonna live my life and run away from the demons. I think that's gonna be my go-to for the current game, because I cannot fight them for my life. Anytime I'm about to press the last move to like kill the demon, they ask me for a different button and I never know what it is, and then it's always too late and then I die anyway. So why waste my time trying to throw hands with the demons? Why would I do something like that? It's not worth it. So I'm just not gonna do it. I'm just gonna run and hide into other people's souls, because that's a very, very nice and sweet thing to do. So I'm gonna do that. Except for that, man, people at work are annoying. There's some people I'm currently ignoring, so I'm kind of like, I'm ready to be out of this job so people can leave me alone. At the same time, I kind of have to get this done so I don't get in trouble before I leave. Hopefully, they start the interviews for the person replacing me Friday. So there's hope that I will be done by at least mid-April. And then it's so funny. So we have a rule at my job where you're allowed to work from home for 2 weeks during this year, like in a row. So like, if like, let's say you wanted to travel to the States for 2 weeks, you can work from wherever you are for 2 weeks a year. That we're allowed to do that. So we have this Mr. Man that I have been struggling with since he started working, because my man never gives me the information I need to do my job, so it frustrates me. This man said like, yeah, I'm gonna be working from home for 2 weeks. I didn't know until one day someone's like, oh yeah, he's not there. I'm like, what do you mean he's not there? Oh yeah, he's working from home. I'm like, okay. But apparently he went to the States to see his girlfriend for 2 weeks, but he's working from home. And we're like, is he though? Is he? Like, my boss was like, I'm not sure that my man traveled all the way to the States to see his girlfriend and now he's staying at home every day from like 9 to 5 to work. I don't know. I'm putting X for doubt, but who are we? Because she was like, I sent him emails, I didn't get answers. So it's like, okay. So for 2 weeks he's not there. I sent him an email on February 21st. I was like, do I need to invoice this or not? Because he sent me some random stuff. Never really got an answer, but I forgot. Then last week he was supposed to come back. On the Friday before he's supposed to come back, he sent an email. Oh, I'm gonna be like, you know, taking back hours that I worked overtime for the next week. I'm like, my man, you didn't know that before? Like, why is it that the Friday before you're gonna take a week off, you're not telling people? And I'm just like, okay, well, that's suspicious. And then I think he sent an email like Sunday night to say he was also gonna take a random day off on Monday. I think it was yesterday. No, it was actually today. It was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take a day off Monday and I'll be officially back on Tuesday or something. And I was just like, my man, you're supposed to let people know like weeks in advance. You're supposed to get this approved. So this man was gone for 3 weeks. And I know for a fact, I don't know. I mean, I don't know for a fact, but I know for a fact that this man was not working for the last 3 weeks. There's no way. He's in his low season, so he doesn't have that much to do. But he has not been working on the things he was supposed to work for me to be able to do my job. And then today, I see an answer to my email that I sent on the 21st, so about a month ago, being like, oh yeah, you need to invoice that. No information provided, no nothing. And I'm like, yeah, I sent that a month ago. If he was working, he would have answered by now, you know? It's just, I'm just like, you know what? Since I don't care, if I was him, I would do the same. I wonder if he's in the same situation and is trying to find a new job, and that's why he doesn't care. Because the last time I saw him in a meeting, he looked like someone that was giving up as well. So I was like, oh, maybe he just doesn't care, but he's getting paid, so why not? Maybe that's where he's at. So I can't really blame him, but at least I don't make it too obvious when I'm not working. You know, I try to like pretend I'm doing something. I don't know. About my day though, it was an eventful, rain was pouring. I waged a war against the domestic ants though. You know what? We love a good war with ants. Now I'm on a night shift. I don't think I would do well in a night shift. I think I would do well in the sense that I don't like dealing with people and most people are asleep, so I would like that aspect of it. From what I see, it seems like a very nice lonely job. I love that. But I don't know that I would want to be working at night. I'd rather be at home, comfy and cozy. I'm like super excited for summer to be there and spring is coming. You can see it, you can feel it. But I'm not looking forward to the insects because if I remember well, and not even if, as I remember, there were a lot of creepy crawlies in my house last year, and I was like, at least this time I'm not alone, so I will send Aster to kill all the things. But I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do to prep the house so that there's no creepy crawlies everywhere. I'm just not down for them. I don't like winter, but at least it is beast free, so I can enjoy that. And I hope that there won't be too much. But I'm just thinking about it. I'm getting all tingly and not comfortable. But we'll have to see about that. But yeah, except for that, I did prepare for the game. I ate a good lunch and I had my motion sickness pill. So hopefully today there's no need for a food break. Anyways, after streaming, so you can bring me food. So you know. In real life stuff, got a good luck. Murder still suspecting. Thank you for hanging out, please. I got used to night shift. It's 1 night work and 2 nights rest. Daytime is fully at my discretion, which can be fun when you like having control of your time. It can be cool. I just know that personally, I don't think my body would handle too well. I already don't sleep enough or well enough. I don't know. It's been a few years since I messed up my sleep schedule, and now I don't really rest too well. So I think if I was to work nights, it would just mess it up even more, you know. Hello, Kuro. How you doing? How was your day? Were you productive or unproductive today? Question of the day. I was work-wise extremely unproductive, but quite productive in my house chores. So, you know, it's a 50-50 situation. Oh, and I work remotely from the comfort of wherever I am. That is cool. That is nice. I wonder now, if I worked from home night shifts, I don't think I would hate it, actually, now that I think about it. But the question is, would I fall asleep on the job? That I'm not sure. Leaving work now. Well, stay safe on the streets. Don't get distracted. Hmm? You stay a good individual and doesn't get distracted on the roads. Let me get some water. I'm feeling strangely tired today, and I'm not sure why. Cause I mean, I guess I just said I don't sleep that well, but. I feel like I didn't do enough today to warrant me being that tired. But you know what? It's okay. We're gonna do our best. We're gonna be rolling in the deep over there, playing that game, advancing the story so I can get somewhere, my god. The trick is to get a good nap before the job. It keeps me awake until the end of the shift and then some. Yeah, I guess it's easier to manage when you work from home, because I'm trying to think. Here I have a screaming baby neighbor. Like, that child is screaming and crying every single day, all the time. Like, like the baby kind of woke me up this morning. I was so sad. I was having such a good, interesting dream with my dad revealing secrets to me and stuff like that. And then my alarm rang when he was like, "Actually, I need to tell you something. The thing is that blah, 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 blah." I woke up and I was so mad. I tried my best to like get back into my dream, but it all started fading away, so I will never know what my dad was trying to tell me in my dreams, and I'm actually mad about it. And then as I was trying to sleep again, the baby was crying and screaming downstairs, and I was like, bro, no, no. So I feel like I would probably get annoyed if I was like supposed to like work night shifts. I know this child would be the bane of my existence, even though I do have earplugs, but uh my ears are very small. For some reason they kind of struggle to stay in there. Like even the smallest version of it doesn't get all the way where it's supposed to be, so they kind of pop out my ears. I don't know, my ears are complicated. I wear them sometimes anyways. Frick, I forgot. I did laundry today. I wanted to wash my face mask, but I forgot. Everyone laughs at Mana's tiny ears. Wow! Wow! You're such a bully. See, that's why you need to be friends with Astrid, to bullying me for no reason. Ear discrimination. You're earphobic, and I will not stand for it, okay? Oh, that's so sad. Yeah, I'm mad. I'm more mad than sad. I want to know how my dream was gonna end. Hello, Elle. How you doing? How was your day? Were you productive or unproductive today? Earplugs or noise-canceling earphones may help. Yeah, I struggle. I struggle while here. No, I won't laugh at Mana's ears. See? Some people are nice, not like you, Mr. Vector. You're just a big, big old meanie in all your tiny form, okay? But yeah, no, earphones are not super comfortable for me. I started sleeping with a face mask, but it just gets too hot. Like it's like you start sweating and it sticks to your face, and then you're like, ew, I don't like it. So I think if I'm gonna continue that, I should probably get a new one. You know, there's some like sleeping masks that have like gel in it, so that it makes it like has a cooling effect, so that you don't sweat as much or something. I don't know. I feel like I need something like that because I'm getting annoyed. I also don't really like that it touches my eyelashes. It kind of bothers me because I know that there's like some eye masks that have like they're like little holes for your eyes, like inside the gel. That's exactly what I'm looking to acquire. So I just need to shop around and do it. But then again, is it a necessity? No. So do I need to buy it right away? Absolutely not. So it's on the back burner. But I'm actually mad that I forgot. I did all the laundry today. I had a lot of laundry to do. I was kind of late on my schedule, so I did all the laundry today. I dried it all. I just need to fold the last batch, and I was very happy. But now I'm sad because my face mask wasn't washed. Hello, Shoes. How you doing? There are like over the ear earplugs or night earphones. At least I remember it was a thing back then. Yeah, I think my boss told me about that. There's some that were like Bluetooth too, like where you could have like white noises and whatever in it going on when you're sleeping. I just don't know if I would want to have all that going on. When I sleep, I like to be very simple. I already got my bonnet on, and that's about it. These days I've added the earplugs and the face mask, and that's already almost too much for me. I'm like, you know what? I'm kind of good. I don't need a lot more than this right now. It's like, I don't like having a lot going on when I'm sleeping. So you know that's my life. That's how I live. You know. But that's about it. But shoes, were you productive or unproductive today? That's the question of the day, because I'm trying to feel better about myself. When I hear other people's being successful at doing the things they're supposed to do, I feel very happy. I feel very like, you know, I'm not alone in this world. It's a good feeling out here. Let me just see, making sure everything is okay. Ba-ba-dee-da-dee-da. I felt... See, I am modding for Aster, so sometimes I look up at what's going on in this chat, and then I'm like, I think there's like probably a scammer trying to get a new rig or something to him. But you know, I will trust Aster can take care of himself once he gets annoyed of the person telling like, yeah, I'm working on my client's model, blah 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 blah. You know what? I feel like just banning them, but I don't know. I would say I'm a little bit protective today. Protective? Protective or productive? Because I don't know if that's me not speaking right, but sometimes I get confused out here. Let me try and set up a little. I'm trying to remember what I did today. I cleaned up some dishes, but overall, really not much happened. There are days like that. And you know what? That's what I wish my life was every day. I don't want to be doing much. I just want to be living my best life and not doing much. I would be happy if at the end of the day I could not really remember what I did. I'd be like, you know what? Yeah, it's fine. Productive. Okay, that's what I thought. See, we're on the same page. We're doing great out here, okay? Let me see. Game. Where's the game at? It's Chicken. Hello, Chicken. How you doing? Sorry, using speech to text. No, it's fine. Don't get distracted if you're driving, though. But it's fine. It's just the reality of our world and our lives, you know. I mean, you're a little splishy. I believe that's the screen I use to stream. Yeah. See, I'm a professional. I swear. Let's see. Bum bum bum. Let me just move my multi-chat. I wasn't trying to do all that. Hello. So that I can see all the chats. That's what matters, really. All right. Bum ba dum ba dum. Let me be a professional Twitch streamer and change my category. Bum bum ba dum bum bum. Bum bum ba dum bum bum. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Alright, we're gonna exchange the sounds here. Why did my mic just move? I didn't ask. Alright, do let me know if you cannot hear the game, all the stuff, because, you know, it's troubling out here. That seems to be okay. I think my model is okay. Gonna be here. We're gonna get that. Cause we got gamers. God gamers have controllers, you know? That's very well known in the community. Alright, let's get my controller hooked up. It's not working. Let's try again. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. And how are you, Jigam? Did you have a good day? Were you productive or not productive today? That's the question of the day. Alright, I think the game is working. That should be good. And have you heard anything about game or anime Licorice Recoil? I have seen a few scenes from Licorice Recoil because I like to, we're weebs and sometimes we like to do sorry, anime opening quizzes, and I've seen it in there, but I don't know much more than that about it. Bam bam. Alright, so what was I doing? Alright, we're infiltrating somewhere. I was productive today, got a longer shift than planned, so no half day for me. But does that mean more monies for you, though? That's the question. Okay, well, she's going up, so I'm just gonna follow her. We're looking for a woman, if I remember well. Something is shaking. What's going on? Woman's ward. A bed. Oh, wait. Where my phone is not ideal because I can't read. Let me... Alright. I'm asking because apparently Call of Duty Mobile and Licorice Recoil are doing a collab. Oh! That's pretty cool. Yep, got that sweet extra money. That's what I wish. I have never had a job where I could do overtime, like paid overtime, and that's the one thing I wish I had experience with because that sounds like a great time. All right, last time I gave up because I didn't know what to do, and you were just laughing, right? Yeah, you just have problems. It's okay. Is it just me or the game really quiet? It might not just be you. So see, that's why I have great people in my chat to tell me about it. Let me go check that. There's not much going on sound-wise as well, so I'm just so you know. The sound's gonna be there. Unpaid overtime is illegal here in Akiland. I mean, it's just that the way overtime works here is like, oh, if you work more hours, you can take them back, but we won't pay you for it. That's the part that sucks. It's like, yeah, you can work as much as you want and then take a day off to like replace it, but that's about it. What's in there? The things we don't want to see. Okay, so how is your exercise going? What? What? Are you asking questions in a language that I do not comprehend? Very, very disturbing language. I don't know. What do you mean? I think it's illegal everywhere, but it's how this rule is enforced that matters. Oh, let me know if the stream is struggling. I'm getting an error message from YouTube. As we don't usually stream at the same time, I don't know, maybe our internet cannot handle it, so I need to know about that. Hello. Straight jacket. Amazing. We can't go there. I feel like I wanted to say something and I can't remember what. But do you hear the game sound now though? Because I did put it a bit more up. So we'll see. How do I get her to follow me? Because there's literally nobody there. Can I do a poltergeist and just trigger that? The serial suspect she may have done a murder. Me? No, look at me. Look at all the bullets in my back. I was betrayed by whoever the serial killer is because he stole my breakfast. So I'm like, you know, I just need the girl to follow me right now, but she's not. Like, my girl, come here. What am I missing? There's something I'm missing and I'm not sure what it is. I've already been here. There's nothing special to do. Had stutters on YouTube. I'm 20 seconds behind. Okay. Is it back to normal? The message disappeared and I'm not sure if it went back to normal or not. But yeah, as I said, we don't really do streaming on the same day. Tabloid article. Info about my killer. Local hero Jim Deal uncovers man-eating clown's lair deep inside ancient lake. Cool. Cool. We be eating people. Very normal. Very, very great. Okay, so here we have a TV. And we break it because we like it. We have...
understand about Mrs. Gwynn is that her father used to become violently angry when she would walk in front of the TV during sporting events.
I don't see what that has to do with
any kind of anger, but particularly male anger is really a trigger point for her.
Oh, okay.
So I realized that dealing with patients can be a frustrating business, especially when they are on medication and they're less responsive.
Alright, I don't think I had heard this conversation exactly as it is. Hello, Fishing, how you doing? You're not working out anymore? We are trying to. We wanted to go today, but then Astra's knee was not having it, so we had to give up on today. We're still trying to figure it out. Like, we're working on it. Okay, so we got past that. Hello? We got another straight thingy. Okay. Oh wait. What is going on in your mind?
Bugs crawling up the wall. I can't get anyone to spray them. And not gonna try to squash them again. All the blind people put the restraints on me. Can't believe they put them on me. Just because they can't see the bugs?
Yeah, I'm sorry, lady. I think we're just gonna let you be. What about you? What's
Why
on?
is it called antifreeze if it stops overheating?
Does it? Is that how antifreeze works? I thought it was because things are cold or something. No? There's... Okay, so I came from this side. Then I went places. What's going on with these? I don't know. You caught up? Cool. Okay, we're in the bathroom. In front of these people having a talk. Well, bathroom, shower, same really. Okay. We have more situations over there. Okay, how do I teleport again? Can I not? I can't teleport past the monsters. I'm just saying, I'm just trying, I'm doing my best. Okay, maybe not. Okay, well, I guess I have explored most things. No. Oh no, got stutters again just now. Very minor. It's a YouTube issue. I mean, it might be YouTube, it might be our internet struggling. You know, we can't. Hmm. How do I get her to follow me? Because except for these two people, there's nobody else. So like, why is she not following me? Sorry. Like my girl. Do I need to possess you to make you go places? Like, what are we doing? Yay, teleport. Teleport. Okay. But girl, I kind of need you to listen to me and do things. Let me just move my model because I started slouching. Nobody saw that. I'm always sitting very straight up. Yep. Okay. Okay, so follow me. What am I missing to make her follow me? She had been following me pretty well until... Oh, there we go. That's what we
Iris
needed.
is due for shock therapy in 15 minutes.
Like, fry your brain shock therapy?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit is right. Let's get moving.
Another camera. Get on it.
See, you could have said that last time. Where? Oh, there it is. I couldn't see it. Well, first we're gonna open that. And then do that. Okay. Hello?
A cop got killed tonight.
Yes, that was me. Posture check is not about you, right? Of course not, because I'm always sitting really straight and there's no problem with me. I just realized I have no way of knowing if something happens in my chat. Hopefully nothing happens and everything will be alright. What if I mess with the TV? Are you gonna come and see? And, what am I supposed to do to distract you guys? He's watching TV. They're doing their thing. Is there something on the other side I can distract them with? Oh, hi.
Go away.
I was just trying to be nice. Jeez. Demons. Possessing. Can I possess one? Make them go crazy and do things?
Just doing my job.
I know you are. What about you? Are you doing your job? Can you be distracted?
Hate to be this guy's dog.
What guy's dogs? That's good. Really good. Are you also disturbed by the TV? Can they be disturbed? Can you disturb them? What's in there? It's just... Okay. I need to find something that is a poltergeist to distract these two, but I'm not sure. Oh, there it is. That's actually just a camera situation. Guess I'm not good at finding them. Okay, she's following, she's following. Is there another one? If she's going, is that there isn't anything going on. There's just a random casual demon over there. Okay. Well, I'm gonna need you to help me get through the demons.
You're up again, kid. I need to possess you to get past this crap.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that.
Or
And
can
you
just
don't have
go
a
on.
choice.
Totally alone in here.
Fine.
You
So
know what these
annoying.
hands are?
Teenagers these
Lost
days.
souls, I guess. Just seems like the opposite of moving on. Or at least the opposite of moving on you're trying to do.
Okay, give me some of that straight jacket. We love it. Okay. Oh.
No.
What do we do?
All right, keep going. Get to Iris's room.
Oh.
No.
Can she hide
We
from?
stick together.
Joy, we don't have a choice. Now, I'll meet you there as soon as I figure out a way around this. Go!
High security ward. Get turned to 16 in the high security ward. Okay, but like, why is that even going on? It is sealed. Sealed by whom? Hello, weird neighbors. Oh no. Okay. Every time I try to have conversations with people, they just be ignoring me, and I feel like that's very, very rude if you ask me. I hope they won't require me to fight some demons, because I'm not about that life. Demons! Anyways, as I was saying, I need to get through the ghost wall, and demons are nothing to me. They're just there to try and get me, and they have problems. All right. Well, I'm a ghost. I should be flying, right? Yeah, that's fine. I can crouch, or can I not crouch? Do I need to possess a cat again? What do you mean I can't get there? I feel like this is exactly where I need to go. How does one can I crouch? Can I not? Like, what do you mean I'm a ghost? I don't even need to crouch. I'm supposed to just be able to... Oh, there's a cat. I guess this game is cat possessed. That's very much the game. Okay. Oh. I thought this was a rat for a second. It was just a skull. A lot better. Weep. That was on purpose. I'm not scared. Okay. Straight jacket. Need 4 more to uncover the story. But I don't really know where we're going though. Okay. I can meow, but to what end? Like, I hear demons. And I don't like it. Sorry. Can I even go back up? Oh wait, I can get out of here. mean, I want to get out of here. Can I? Okay. The door is closed, so I'm not... Never mind. I can get out. But I don't know. I'm at 104. I want to be on 216. Give me 1 second, because for some reason, I took my motion sickness pill, but I feel nauseous anyways. I feel like it's a thing that happened. When I get motion sick, I get, like, I yawn a lot, and then I need to drink. And now I'm just thinking, maybe I should try and play, like, standing and stuff. But for some reason, I feel like it's probably not a good idea. I feel like it might make things worse. I'm just not gonna move for a second. Like, I'm sweating my life out right now, and that's not normal, so I'm like, I'm really trying out here. Why you gotta be like that, game? Why you gotta mess me up like that? Like, I really want to get through this, but every time I play, it just gets worse. Makes me worried about playing, like, more first-person view, because then I'm like, but is it gonna be actually alright, you know? I don't know. Okay. I'll change how I'm sitting and see how I feel. I'm like overheating for no reason right now. Alright. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh! It's demons. Good thing I stopped hiding somewhere. You know, they might not see me. Hello?
Those parts aren't me. Where am I? Do you work here? Show some mercy.
I wish I could help. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can't help you. I'm sorry. How does one get to the higher? Whoop, up, whoop, whoop. Oh. You know what? I was just trying to get to another floor, and there was no need for any of that. If I'm being honest. No. I'm doing parkour right now. Okay, alright. I'm looking for somewhere to hide. I don't know where to go. Okay. Cool. That's what we like. Get around the ghost wall. Wait. Again? I respawned very, very far from where I was. Okay. Hello, cat. What is that way? If we go that way, what happens? Can the cat get through the ghost wall? Probably not, would make things too easy. Oh, there's a shiny. Okay. Cat-chan cannot go back up. So we have to go that way. Maybe they're just somewhere else to fall, but I feel like I definitely went the right way. It's just that I have to fight the demons. Ew, work emails. Alright. There are demons basically everywhere here. We don't want them to see me though. Oh, there's a bird. Good to know. The bird is not doing its job. Oh, never mind. Ah, someone saw me. Ah, whoops. Height, parkour. I'm just trying to not die, and then I die. I slightly feel like dying. It really sucks, but I'm wondering if I can actually play this game or not. It just messes me up too much. But I enjoy it. It's just that I don't know what to do because it makes me sick, and that sucks a lot. I really want to play it, but my body is just not vibing. And I'm even more confused because I would have thought that this type of game would be okay for me because it's not exactly a first person view, but I guess just the movement type of it messes with me. Like, I feel exactly how I felt like when I was like swinging around in Sekiro. It would make me sick. But now I'm like, okay, I ate, I took my pill, I took all the precautions, I drank, I made sure like my belly was full. I don't know exactly what's going on, but like I have a lot, like I'm sweating a lot, and I have a lot of discomfort. I guess I need to kind of think about it because it's just not doing it. And I hate that because I really like it. You doing okay? I mean, I don't know if I am. I am just feeling very not great right now, and I don't like it, but I don't know exactly what's causing it. And it's quite annoying because I like the game and I want to play it, but it's messing with me. I think for now I'll take a little break and think about it, and maybe I'll chat some more for the stream, but like I don't feel right. I feel sick and I don't like it and it sucks and I really want to play this game, but this game doesn't like me. Maybe an hour break to see if you get better. I wonder because you know, I thought it was because I didn't take my motion sickness pill last week, but then I felt really sick. Then I ate, then I took about like maybe 20 minutes of a break and then I felt alright. But it's the fact that it happens every time I play that is making me wonder if I can actually get through this because I don't even know how long this game actually is. All I know is that when I play it, after a very little bit, it will make me sick and it sucks and it stays for a while. Usually I will have like a lot, like I'll be like sweating my life away like from my head, and then I will feel very nauseous for quite a while no matter what I do, and that's a bit how I feel right now. And I'm like, I don't particularly like this feeling, so I'm trying to see what can I do on the chiller side right now because I don't think I can play a lot more today. If anything, if I take a break and start again later, we can see. But I wonder, what do you think, Jigum? What would you like to do? Would you like to chat or play something for the next 20 minutes? Look at that. It's a weird bot on Twitch. But I got Seribot taking care of that trash for me. Let's see, what do I have that is on the chill side? Sorry. In my library. Chat would be fun if you're up to it. Yeah, I'm down to chat because I don't think I can do a lot more. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually just gonna color and chat to relax. So I'm gonna see. I guess I haven't tried coloring game 3, but let's see. Let me see what I have left to do in coloring 2. See if there's something I want to color, and I'll probably just do that instead because I had feeling alright. So which one did I do? I think I did these 3. Oh dang, the music is loud in this thing. Let me fix it. Ba ba bum 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 bum. Game. Da, da, da. Let me close the other one for now. Ba 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 ba. Ba da dum. Ba da ba ba. Let's see. So what do we have? We have the depressed cat, we have trees. Oh, we have some. Oh yeah, we have a bunch of cute stuff. I think we're just gonna do that. We're just gonna color and chat about whatever we feel like, cause I tried to die out here. Let me do full screen split, and then we're gonna change it to the other game. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-da. Ba-ba-ba. Good to know. Da-da-da-da. No, I don't want to change this. Do I have another one? Nope, I cannot add a new source. Ba-ba-bum. Na 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 na. Ba-ba-bum. I love troubleshooting. Whoops, this was not supposed to happen. Let's just do that. Thankfully, it was nothing suspicious. Let's see. I wanted. Hello, Solid. How you doing? I am feeling kind of sick. So I'm just trying to survive out here. Where is the game? Always good to be here. Always good to have you here. Makes me very happy. I'm just like not exactly. I can tell. Don't overdo. I won't overdo it. I already feel better just not having the game open. I think it was just messing with me too much, and it really sucks because I like it. I wonder if there's any way I can play it while not streaming in like small increments that will let me live my life. As of right now, it's just not, it's not doing it for me. Let me transform, fit to screen. Wait, there's no fit to, yeah, fit to screen, and then I'll put it lower. There we go. And then make sure we have the chat and everything. Game doesn't want to open. No, that's not it. Wait, where did I just put this? The game is just making me sick. That's what's going on. For some reason, when I play this game, and it's not even first-person view, but I get sick. I get motion sick. And I was feeling really bad. I tried everything. I had my motion sickness pills today and everything, but for some reason, it's just not happening yet. Is it just that game, or does it happen with other motion-intensive games like Portal or Mirror's Edge if you've played those? Well, for Portal, I made sure to take my motion sickness pills, and I was alright. I knew that if I didn't take them, then I would be sick. But this time I'm taking my pills, but they're not doing it. It's not working. I don't know why. But yeah, I know for a fact that most first-person view games, like motion-intensive games, will make me sick. That's why I was very hopeful that by taking the medication for it, I would be okay. But for some reason, this game is not having it for me. Can you leave it as a process of the game open in Task Manager? Well, I don't really need to. The game works. I'm the problem. It's me. I just cannot handle it. There was no real motion blur, and it was actually like third-person view, so there was no actual reason for me to get sick from this. It's just that I'm kind of weak sauce when it comes to it, but I'm like, I don't want to waste a stream day, so it's just gonna be chill. I'm gonna be coloring whatever this is and having a grand old time. You know, I've been wondering, I actually want to try to see if I can play this coloring game with my drawing tablet, because it sounds like it looks like something that would be actually fun to do. So I'm gonna try that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm very weak and sensitive to these type of things. And it was a miracle, because I know actually in the beginning, and even sometimes, I would get sick playing Minecraft. It would be a lot. I had to like find the exact settings for the right point of view and everything to make it work. And even then, sometimes if I was on a boat going too fast, I would get sick playing Minecraft. So it's a bit hard for me, and it sucks because it prevents me from playing some games I like to play, but you know, it is what it is. Let's see, how am I gonna try and set that up? Also, we fixed the issue I had with my drawing tablet last week. Aster got me like some type of hub, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm scared. Am I gonna mess things up? Can I move where my game is at? Probably not, but maybe I can change the surface for my tablet, and then I'll be able to do it. But yeah, it was doing some weird buzzing sound last time, but so we got a hub that has a power supply, and I think it has helped with a lot of issues that I used to have that made my sound not too good, so that helps, you know. So Mirror's Edge is a no then. The whole game is built around a very good parkour mechanic. Yeah, probably not for me. I am very sensitive, and it will not do it for me for some reason. It will destroy me real easy, so I'm like, maybe not. Okay, so if I try to use my tablet right now, that's actually fun. I would prefer if I could have it in front of me. I don't know if I can. Let me see. Let me see the settings here. Okay, so if I do that and I do that, how do we feel? I'm trying to shape it to the right size for the right screen. It won't let me. It won't let me. No. What if? No. That wasn't it. That's not what I wanted. 2, 1? Are you 4? Oh, well, there's an option for this. Let me see. I just wanted to see it. I would like to duplicate it. Do you sit close to your screen? I mean, I'm about a little bit over 1 arm away from my screen. I do have a pretty good size screen. This is a sad day, but I'm glad you liked the game. Yeah, and I appreciate the recommendation. I really want to see it. I want to get through the story, but I just cannot with how sick it's making me. I'm just like, you know, I'm not a quitter. I don't like quitting games. I never do, but this is just messing with me. Settings wise, no, that's not what I want to do. That's not what I want to do either. No, no, no. Struggle is over here is so intense. Did you make it home though, Kuro? What happens if I do that? Does it work if I do that? Like, do you let me? I think I might have found a solution to my problem. I'm being extra wanting to work, but hello? No, I want you to be here. I think I need to close it. Let me do that. Working area. I'm doing things that I do not understand. How do I get cancel calibration? Okay. And then we do that. And then I do hue 1 tablet. Working area is this. Yes, this is my working area. Then I do coloring game 2. Hopefully that works. And then if I do that, okay. I feel like this is not gonna work. You know what? I'm just gonna have to give up. I'm just gonna give a P and it's gonna be alright. Yeah. Just gonna go the easy way. Not yet, but I'm close. Okay, that's good. It's always good news when people are close to home after a long day of working really hard and earning that paycheck. Okay, we love it. Anyways, I wonder, as I've said before, I've never had like a dream career. What about you guys? Did you have a dream career like as a child or growing up? And if so, did you end up managing to get into the dream career you had or not? For me, I'm still getting there. I am not a normal case of people, and I know that, so I don't expect people to have my dream. My dream since I was a child was always to be a housewife, so like, you know, most people know that this is not exactly possible in this day and age unless you marry rich, and if you're just gonna marry a normal individual, this is not gonna happen. Unless you're willing to cut a lot, not live in the city as well. Because I don't think it's impossible, but it's like you're not making your life easy if you don't have a very big income and try to have a one household salary, and it's putting too much stress. You know, I was always like, you know, I'd like to be a housewife and like be taken care of and take care of others and like take care of my household, take care of my family and stuff. But it's true that it is a lot of stress for the man to know that you have a whole lot of people depending on you. So I do understand that in this day and age it's good to have 2 people having a salary. Also, there's a lot of creepy people that will not take care of you. I think I was listening to some like financial advice videos, and they're like basically telling, even my mom has told me that. She's like, I don't believe that, your husband will leave you, or I never believed that my husband will leave me and stuff, but you always need to be ready in case something happens. Even if he was just to like, have an accident and die, you cannot be like, oh, I don't know how to work. I've never worked in my life. So that's why my parents always wanted us to at least have something. That's why I at least have like a diploma in admin, so like no matter what happens, if Aster was to, god forbid, die tomorrow, it's not like I wouldn't have a job. Yes, I wouldn't be able to pay my bill on my own, that's for sure. Like, I don't know what I would do, but at least I wouldn't be in the streets. I'd be like, all right, well, let's go depressive mode, but I can still get a job and blah blah blah. Even though, I mean, at the moment, for now, not for long, but for now, I do have a job. That's why, like, I'm gonna try my best and make it work for myself. And like, ideally, since I know that I can't, like, just not work, I'm thinking, ideally, if I can work part-time and that's enough for the household, then I feel like I've won. Like, I feel like I'm the closest I'm ever gonna get to my dream. And if that's what we get, I would actually be very happy with it. My first dream career was to become a carpenter like my grandpa. Nice. I wanted to be a carpenter at some point in high school. Then it was paleontologist looking for dinosaur bones. Then architect, and now it's stockbroker. And I will begin studying for it soon. Oh, awesome! If you have good tips and tricks, let me know. Because I'd love it. If I was smart enough to do stocks, that's definitely something I would do at home. Like, I have dabbled in it, and like sometimes like I've got some profit out of it, but then it went bad. And sadly, I was thinking about getting into it this year, but the current stock market ain't looking cute. We're looking more like a recession or something. So if you bought anything like in January, it's most probably in the red, and you're probably looking at despair as your money is just going in a hole right now. So I wasn't lucky this year when I started looking into it. So I'm just gonna have to copium that it gets better and I don't end up losing all my savings in the stock market. This is what's up. That's what we do. I think it's a good thing to do, but at the same time, it's still more stressful than being like a content creator. Because as a content creator, you need to do good content, you get views, you get monies, YouTube will pay all of it, so then all is good. But when it comes to stock brokerage, like, you need to be very smart. You depend on the market, you depend on the news, you depend on the politics. You never know what's gonna just come in and mess it up for you. Hello, McDog, what's going on, gang? Hello, Midwest! How you doing? How was your day? How's your weekend? I'm doing alright. I was trying to play a game, but sadly, the game makes me sick, so I had to stop. So now we're just yapping and I'm coloring. I don't know what. It looked cute, so I'm coloring something in the game that is called Coloring Game. What about you? Easiest tip I can give everyone is to buy big, boring companies that are so-called safe. So think giant banks or investment firms. It is no fun. Will the gains be amassing? No, but it's close to risk-free. Exactly. Like, I am currently trying to build my savings for retirement because I just want to be like, ideally, since I cannot just not work, I would just like to at least be able to retire early. Like, I don't want to retire at 65. I want to be like, if I could, like, miracle happens and I manage to retire at 40, that's a dream come true. So I don't care that it will take quite a few years before I get there. But if I can get there and be at 40, I feel like you still have the energy. If you want to travel, you're able to do things. Like 65, what are you supposed to do? Like, you barely finish work and you're just trying to like pay for your medication because you're old and probably needs meds. Like, I'm trying to get away from the work life earlier if possible. As it can be in stock. Yeah, stocks are boring, but they can be good in the long run. And then you can really like reap what you sow if you invest wisely. Just like, you gotta do your best and like ask advice wherever you can. I've been sick for the last 4 days. Other than I'm chilling. I hate working so much. High five on that. We all hate it. We're hating jobs, gang in this chat. I mean, I'm just talking for the people, but I personally hate it. But yeah, Astria, yes, let's go. Hatred on the job life. How you doing? But I hope you feel better, man. Like it's not good. Like I don't wish it on anybody to be sick. We trying to be healthy. At the same time, if it means I'm not at work, I mean, when I think about it that way, maybe I should be sick. My job is being annoying, and then we have our extra one time a month. We have to go in person tomorrow to have a meeting from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. So you understand that this means gonna just be a full-on waste of our time tomorrow. That's what's up. Finna quit my job and start flipping bricks, I'd do it. I mean, I guess you haven't been aware of my whole work saga, but I've decided to quit my job. So right now they're just in the process of interviewing people. And no, I do not currently have another job lined up, and it's the first time in my life that I'm doing something like this, but this job was bringing me too much misery, and I was becoming physically ill thinking about it. I was stressed out, I was sad, I was depressed, I was crying for no reason. And I was like, you know what, I am not trying to finish my days like that. So I couldn't even hide how depressed I was at work, so they started asking me questions, and then they poked, so I had to spill the bean and tell them I hate it here, I don't want to stay here. Which, in a way, for them, is good to know, because I guess they were gearing up to ask me to do a lot more than what I'm willing to do, and for me to take like my boss's position in the future. But I want nothing to do with it. I am the perfect employee that will never ask for a raise or for a new position. I don't want to grow. I'm not a career person. I'm just trying to do my job, get my paycheck, and go home. And that's why I'm kind of looking, is there any career I can look into where this is what I can get? Is there a career I can just sit down somewhere, do my job, get paid, and never be asked or expected to do more? Like, I guess most normal people would have been very happy in my position if they knew that they got my job and did like the basic job I was doing, and that the company really liked them and wanted them to do more and become like, because the way it was gearing up, I would have become a director or a manager in the next few years. And the thing is, I have absolutely no interest in doing that. I don't want to manage people. I want nothing to do with it. So it's like, I'm just not the right person, and I'm not happy there. Man, like jobs like that. I'm glad you got out. I heard you got out. Thank you. I mean, I'm still there for now because I was like, guys, I hate the job. I don't want it, but I don't necessarily want to leave you guys in a bad position. So I told them I would stay until they find someone, and I will train the new person, and then I will leave. So I'm just waiting for that. They're supposed to start the interviews on Friday. So I'm like, okay, well, things are moving. They did ask me my opinion about like the resumes they got, and like what skills I think the person needs to have to do my job. Since I'm the person in the position, I'm well placed to know what the person should expect and what type of person could do my job. So I'm doing that for them so that I can have a really good ending with them, because I don't hate them, but I don't like the job, and I don't like the expectations that they had for me. So I'm like, I want nothing to do with it. I'm not the right person for this. And honestly, when I check, whatever I studied in school was like an admin certificate. The job that I'm doing right now has nothing to do with what I studied for. So like, it's like, yeah, it's just done nothing for me. So I'm looking into like side hustles that I can do online, because if I could actually make a living from doing side hustles online, I would just do that for the rest of my life. I don't mind having to like register and like do my taxes and stuff like that. I'll do it. I just need to start it and do it, and find some type of success with it and make some money every month. That just sounds stressful to be a manager, that is. Yes, I don't want to manage people. I don't want people to depend on me. I don't want people asking me questions or taking charge. I do not want control, which a lot of people want in jobs. I'm just not that. I'm like, bottom of the line. I like to just be at the bottom, do my same boring task every day, and that's about it. I do not want to think about it when I go home, to think, oh, I have to finish this situation, and I have a phone call, and I have a meeting tomorrow. Oh, this employee is not doing their job. I need to have a meeting with them and tell them. I'm like, I'm not doing any of that. Totally understandable. That's really nice of you to do. I would not have done that. I mean, I tried to be nice. They're nice. They've been nice to me, and since I'm now in no rush as I've decided to leave, it's always good. As I was saying yesterday, I always keep a really good relationship with my past employers, and they always feel comfortable enough to call me if they need something. They try not to do it because they don't want to, abuse my kindness, but they know that the door is always open and vice versa. So I have been called by old jobs to come in, either because they were like, are you looking for a job right now? Because we could use you, or to do like some job on the side for them. So this has happened a few times for me. At least I know that whenever I get another job and if I need to give a reference, usually I will always have a good one. I've never had an employer that really hated me and that they would talk to them and they would say, no, she's the worst, But yeah, it's good for me as much as it goes for them. But I don't know, I've always felt guilty about just upping and leaving. I've only done it once at a job that was a call center job that was like calling people for surveys. I found a new job and like, hello, how do I quit? Thank you, I quit, bye. And I never went back. I don't even put it on my resume. I worked there for a month and it was depressing, That's pretty smart, actually. It's probably kind of smart, but also, I feel like jobs are all about relationships. So even if I was not the best at my job, if I was a good employee, this is what they will remember the most. Unless I really messed it up, and I really created problems for the company, I'd like my past employers to think about my name and be like, oh, right. Because I was never really bad at my jobs, and I would always end up doing more than what I was hired for. So then they would also abuse that a little bit. But that's how when I started my first job in a call center, I ended up becoming a trainer, training the new recruits, and I was 19 because they liked how I worked, but it's not like they were paying me for that, Yeah, I did the same when I quit after a day due to this job being scamming old people. Though I've told you this, yeah, I remember that. I would have done the same. There's some jobs that don't deserve the kindness of not leaving them in the hole when they're scamming. I remember one of my call center jobs, I was doing customer service for Home Depot. Yeah, amazing times. But the people behind me, they were doing money collection, and they were calling people to harass them, and I was like, I think I have very thick skin, but this is not something I could do. I cannot be harassing people to pay their debt. I feel like my dad said he did that job a little bit when he came to Canada, and he was like, that's not for me. I just felt terrible. And then I would offer them plans to help them pay, but I knew that this was gonna make it worse, and I could not. God, I remember I worked in the kitchen for 2 years. It was the most miserable job. Me and the head chef fought 3 times. Love that man to death, but he was so sad when I left. Aww. At least, see, that's the thing that keeps people at jobs. It's the people. If you have good coworkers, it makes you not want to leave. I really like my boss, as annoying as she is as a boss, because she's really I need to have your timesheet at 10 a.m. every Monday, even though she doesn't need them. I'm like, bruh, leave me alone. You don't even need my timesheets. You just want to know that you asked me for something and I did it. And I understand, but it was never that deep. I will miss the slightly, ever so slightly, because I'm not the most social person. I will kind of miss her because she's nice, but at the same time, I never saw her as a reason for me to keep my job, because she loves the job. She's been there for 18 years. She's happy there, good for her. I don't. If it wasn't because she just put me in the habit of having lunch with her, I would probably have preferred having lunch on my own. I actually always like to have lunch on my own because it's my recharge time where I don't need to communicate with anybody. But since I've been at that job, every lunch I eat with my coworkers, and I'm kind of over it, to be very honest. Anytime she was on vacation, I was happy because I would just go hide somewhere. Especially last year, since I lived 5 minutes away from the job. If she wasn't there, I'm going home for lunchtime. I didn't care. I was like, I'm not staying there with them people. Yeah, what do you mean? Oh, hello, Duma. How you doing? How was your day? Yeah, that is true. I've never had bad coworkers. Yeah, I feel like bad jobs have a way of finding good people to work at, and then they're nice, so they stay. So you have a collection of really nice people together, and it's rough. I mean, I've had questionable coworkers, but nobody that I really hated is I had one that was really annoying. Like, he would really come all the time to see what was on your screen. So I had a friend that would have like a privacy screen on his work computer because he was just annoyed. He was like, if he wanted to see what he was doing, he would have to be exactly behind him, and he wouldn't. But he was annoying. He was super sneaky and like would just randomly sit behind you. He was also the type to smell people's back, and it was weird. Like, he would like randomly be behind your neck sniffing, and that was weird. It was weird, not gonna lie. But he was not the worst person in the world, question mark, I guess. This one's kinda hard, not gonna lie. Aw, well, I send you all the huggies. Remember that March is a beautiful March because it's my birthday. I'm kidding, but like, I hope it gets better though. One of my jobs I'm in a contract with, my coworkers keep pushing me for a leadership promotion because we are understaffed and the money, but I'm like, no, I can't lead. I appreciate them thinking I can, but I'm low-key scared. Yeah, the thing is that you probably have the skills for it, but the question is, would you like it? I guess in a way, if you haven't tried it, you don't really know. But I know for a fact that I would not like it. This would be a source of stress. I don't think I would be a bad leader. I have been in positions where I was like either the person that had been there the longest and blah blah blah, and I was put in charge of people, and I did the job and I did it well. But did I enjoy that time of my life? I really didn't. I don't like people relying on me because I guess it's also self-confidence. I don't feel confident enough to lead people. I feel like I will cry my life out if I make the bad decision and then people suffer from it. And I cannot handle that stress personally. I really want to be as carefree as possible. And that applies to my job as well, for sure. Um, Oh, dude, the gas station I worked at, I had this coworker who would show up like 3 hours late, high out of his mind, and would never do the job. And man, he was so funny that I also didn't even mind. I damn near shed a tear when he got fired. Yeah, there's always that one coworker that is weird, that doesn't really do the job, but they're really likable. So like, you're like, yeah. I saw it coming, but did you have to fire him though? But at the same time, you get it. Yeah, no, I don't know. I've had very few coworkers that I would see come to work high, and I was always like, but why would you do this to yourself? That doesn't seem like the wisest idea, my man. Why would you do that? Well, at least because of this one, I can watch you. Oh, well, you know what? I don't know how that happened, but that's a positive. I like having you around. It's always nice. Really do need. I was thinking about it today. I really need to do that fan art carousel. I really want to have that in my just chatting stream overlay. I was just thinking about it, but I just have to like set it up and do it. But I'm lazy and I procrastinate, so that's probably why it's not done yet. Exactly. Yeah. Like, not everybody is made to be a leader. Like, even though like when you go to do classes and stuff, they'll be like, everybody has it in them and blah blah blah. It's not because you have the skills for it that you want it or that you are gonna love it. I know I don't. And I know like my boss is a good worker. She really cares about the quality of her work and stuff, and I could see her like she could have a better career that she does. And she was put in a position of leadership, like she became like a manager and then a director now. But the thing is that she really does lack the skills for the human resources part of it. Like, she's not really good at, like, she talks smack about people to me all the time, and she's done that since I was hired. I guess I just had a face where it was easy to talk to me, but she was easily talking smack about people and insulting people, and like we giggle and everything. But as a director and as my boss, you probably shouldn't be doing all that. And if she doesn't like you, you know she doesn't like you. She's really not good at managing the people aspect of her job. So is she good work wise? Yeah. Is she good as a people person? Probably not. So she doesn't have all the skills. So she's taking some classes in like training that they're forcing onto her because she's a director, and I think they're gonna be good for her because she's really nice to me, but she's not a really nice to accounting lady. Accounting lady saga continues. She still gets caught doing stuff she's not supposed to, but you know, there's a lot that could be well done. Also at my job, one of my other pet peeves with it is that my job does not have HR. So like when you have a problem, you don't really know who to talk to because you either have to talk like to the CEO or something, but you're like, but I have a problem and I don't want to talk to anybody that can have something to gain from it, and it's kind of hard, and I don't like that. That's one thing I've told myself. My next job, I will make sure that it has an HR department. I think that's like one of my criteria I'm looking for. I need a job that has it. Welcome home, Kuro! It was awesome that he was high. It took the attention off of me because I was. You think you want to mean? You mean that he was higher than you? That was good for you. It's ramadan, so I stay up late and eat stuff. Oh, I see. I remember in high school there were a lot of girls that was doing it, so I know like the basics of it, but I honestly don't know much more about Ramadan. I just know that it's before and after the sun is up or something like that. It's Fish. Hello, Fish. How you doing? HR sure is tough, but you know that's funny because I actually kind of like HR, and I'm thinking that I might go back to school for it. I'm still not 100% sure if that's the right thing for me, but I'll see. As I said, as scary as it is, while I'm not working, I will give my best to content creation and see where it takes me. Maybe a miracle happens and I manage to become a content creator, and I will be the happiest I can be in my life. I'm not gonna bank on it, but maybe it will happen. Murder Soul Suspect looks different than I remember. Yeah, it's about the same. What you mean, Fish? This is exactly, it's all about this little boy's murder there. But nah, sorry, I was playing it, but the game makes me too sick. I don't know why. I took my pills, I ate, I drank a lot of water. I made sure I was as prepared as I could today. And for some reason, it's just not doing it. I was like, it's crazy to think that like not even like 20 minutes ago I was like sweating, like my shirt was getting wet, my head was dripping, I was nauseous and everything, and now I'm quite fine. Like I'm feeling a lot better. Understandable, just giving you crap, of course, because you're a bully like Aster. I loved it. Like when Aster started streaming earlier, I made it my job to make sure I was bullying him, and I felt very happy about it. I was like, you thought you were the only one capable of this? Nah, I was just talking smack the whole time and very happy about it. And reminder, as I was saying in the beginning, Aster is gonna stream every day, apparently. I don't know, we're hoping that you will. We're hoping, we're cheering. He's streaming TFT, so if you're into that, you might as well check it out. I know nothing about TFT and I don't get it. He tried to teach me once, I don't get it. But yeah, as I was telling Kuro, I do like the game. Maybe I'm thinking I do better when it's a smaller screen, so maybe I'll be able to finish it if I play it on my Steam Deck. I can't. Stream Deck, Steam Deck, they're all the same in my brain and they make me struggle out here. But yeah, I think maybe I'll try and play it on a smaller screen. Probably it should help me. I think I either need a bigger or smaller screen, so either I play it on the TV or I play it on my Steam Deck directly, and maybe I'll be able to handle it. But as of right now, I don't know. Also, yeah, because those are the things I want to play. I want to play that. I want to play what's it called? I want to say play Monster Hunter Rise to see if I like it, and if I really like it and enjoy the game thoroughly, I will probably try and get the newer one. I just don't want to spend on something that I don't know if I will like. I'm like, games are not that cheap these days. I'm not willing to spend on it and then be like, but I don't like it, and play it once and then put it to the side like we did with Monster Hunter Rise. But it's just because we didn't give it enough time. But I don't remember anything, so I need to do the tutorials and everything. My character was also kind of ugly. I don't know what I was smoking when I made her, but she's not that cute. And I was like, why did I do that? I don't know. While it's not the same as Rise, it's more similar to World. You see, I don't know, because Rise is gonna be my first Monster Hunter game. I just want to have a feel for the type of game, because I've heard it's different. I've heard it's not the same game. But I mean, if I understand well, all of them have to do with killing monsters. No, it's Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter. It's about fighting stuff and farming stuff for better stuff so you can kill bigger stuff, right? If that's if it is what I think it is, then you know, I should be all right. I should be able to make it. You're right. See? I just want the basics to be the same so I can have a better idea of the game. And then I'll see from there. Actually, like, how much is it? Let me see. Steam. Store. Monster Hunter Wilds. It's $90 plus tax. I cannot justify spending that on a game that I don't know if I like or not. So I'm just not gonna do that. I'm like, Like, I feel like the only games that I paid like a big amount for knowing, like after, especially after I played like Dark Souls 3? I think it was, no, I played Dark Souls and I paid for Dark Souls 3, which is sad because not too long after they came out with the Steam library, so I just played like Aster's version, but I don't regret. It was money well spent and I am okay with that, you know? It's $90. Damn, yeah. What makes those months 90 bucks? That's what I'm asking. I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know that I see a reason for that price for games, but I feel like it's becoming more and more normal to charge this amount for games. So it's like, I was looking for friends to play Rise with but no one likes that one. Really? I mean, maybe you'll beat me. I just need to get into it. Also, I asked Asher, I'm like, is that supposed to be a game you play with friends or can you play on your own? And he said you can play on your own, but it's recommended to play with friends. And I'm like, you have to depend on people. I don't know if I like this aspect of the game. I like to play games that I can play on my own. I would probably be the type of person to like to be like, see, I'd like to be like a whale if I could, but I ain't spending on anything. Like, just do my thing and be able to solo bosses is probably what I would want to do. Like, I would like to be able to casually play with my friends sometimes, but I wouldn't want to be like, oh, I have to play with friends to do stuff. I think it would be like my personal challenge to just beat stuff, I guess. 90 CAD or USD, because either way that's too expensive. 90 CAD, so it's for me. So I guess if it's 90 Canadian, it's probably 70 US, something like that. Well, if you're a Monster Hunter fanatic, you'll pay that amount with eyes closed. Exactly, I get that. Because if you told me that there was like a new Dark Souls coming out tomorrow, I wouldn't care how much it is. Just like GTA, like nobody knows how much GTA is gonna be, but you know that people don't care how much it is. They're just gonna buy it. And then people will get used to buying games at that price, and then it'll be the new standard price for game. Like, I'm someone that likes to pay like max $25 on the game, and even then I'm like, geez, that was expensive. That's how I feel. So it's like, I don't know. Way too much. Though the USD is crashing so soon, it will be very cheap. Maybe it will be time to, like, you know, up our monies for people that are not using USD, you know. I just know GTA 6 is gonna have some dumbest price like $100. Yeah, and if it's 100 for you, it's probably gonna be 120, 130 for me, as long as the USD doesn't crash. So I'm like, I'm probably not touching that. I mean, I've never been a GTA person, so even then, I would not be the one to spend that much money on a game to begin with. I'm like, I don't think there's any game I've ever paid for that was anywhere close to that. I don't see myself doing that. Like, I would probably wait for Astro to buy it, play it, and then I will use it in the library. I feel like even if the money is still our money at the end of the day, I don't care to be the one that clicks on the buy sign on this. I cannot be bothered. If you think like that, Monster Hunter is kind of wrong franchise because hunts gets easier with teammates. I know, I'm sure it is, but I don't have friends. I don't have friends, so I don't want to have to rely on friends to do it. Aster said that we could always play together, so like I would know like, oh, Aster, log in, I need you to go do that. But if you need more and more people to do it, then I would be like, but I just wanted to like casually play at whatever time I wanted. Why do I need to wait on people to be available? It's annoying. I don't like that, you know? Gonna have to start committing crimes to actually afford GTA, you know? That's in the spirit of the game, isn't it? So it is okay. Same, I feel you. Yeah. There's something that hurts my soul. I cannot be spending that much on a game. Like that's why I see right now I'm playing the coloring game. It's free. It's free and it's perfect for like, you know, filling your time when you want to feel better because honestly, I feel really great right now. I don't feel sick anymore. So it wasn't just me being sick. It was just I can't handle the movement. But I will finish it no matter what. But now it makes me worried about my other game choices because I was like going free for all. I was like, I can play whatever I want because I got the pills now. But now I'm like, but can I though? Can I? I don't know right now. Why do I not see where the rest of this color belongs? Oh my god, I need to know. I guess that's probably not the case for you guys, but I sometimes, yes, I know, very very weird sentence I'm about to say. I do sometimes open Facebook. I do. I'm sorry, I'm coming clean about that. And then you will see a random reels in there, and I saw what about hair stuff, so I clicked it, I watched it. And then if you continue scrolling, you will get random ads in the reels, you know. Facebook, ew. I mean, I know, I'm sorry to disappoint like that. There's a problem there because in the ads sometimes it's like really extremely badly dubbed, not even because we're having a dub sub fight, just extremely badly dubbed drama. Sometimes it's made in America, sometimes it's like Chinese drama but bad names. Let's just say that the Chinese girl's name was Nicole something, the guy's name was Colin and Abel Smith, and then her the other guy, because there were three guys in the story, was what was the name, Quentin Lane. And then the mean girl's name was Mandy Moore, which I thought was hilarious. Like they choose the most basic names so that people, like, it doesn't matter, so people that speak English can remember their names, I guess. And it's terribly done, but they have it to a size like to just get the hook for you to want to know what's gonna happen. It's badly acted, it's badly dubbed, but I found myself watching an ad for 30 minutes this morning. I was just sitting on my desk trying to do stuff, and then I sat there through the whole thing, and this thing doesn't end because they want you to pay for the rest of the story. They're like, oh yeah, well, install the app, and then you have to unlock each chapter that is a minute each. And I was like, I'm not getting scammed today. No, not today, Satan. And then I ended up watching the whole movie that was about an hour and a half. I found it on Dailymotion because that's where these things belong. It was so trash, but it was so marvelous. It was like, how can you be that trash? I don't understand. It's amazing. It's marvelous. But also they like to steal random soundtrack from K-dramas. So I made a mini game for myself where I was like, okay, I need to figure out which drama they took that soundtrack from, and I had the greatest time ever. 30 minutes, yes. Yes, I spent 30 minutes watching an ad this morning. I know I'm not proud of what I have accomplished here, but it just happened, okay? I can't explain it. It just happened like that. I have heard some say they expect GTA 6 to set a new price for new games. Yeah, I've heard that a lot too, and I mean, sure, since I was never a big spender on game, you won't catch me paying for that. I rarely play the new games. I play stuff that I'm recommending and stuff, so I don't think I will probably just wait for stuff to go on sale for most things, I guess. So it's good. Akari, hello, thank you for stopping by to say hi. I miss having you around. You're awesome. How are you? Bad dubs are fun. Those are the, oh yeah, no, I love this. It was like, oh my god, how could you do such a thing? Because it's like they don't even know what line is coming next. So like it's like bad acting in the voice acting. It's just a glorious time, and I love these so much. They make me so happy. And every time something happened, I had to go tell Asher like, oh my god. And for some reason in these dramas, they just so easily slap the people, or like the women. The women always get like slapped around. I'm like, do they have a thing with that? Like, what is that even about? They slapped that girl at least 4 times in that 30 minute of ads I watched. Then one of the guys was crushing her ankle, and then she ended up in crutches. I mean crutch, because for some reason she only had one. It was like, but why? And then you never question your actions, my man. You're just gonna crush her ankle with your foot and be like, apologize to Mandy. Mandy did nothing wrong. Why are you crushing this lady's ankle? I don't get it. Of course, it had to end up with someone stabbing someone at the wedding, because, I mean, it had to progress there. Like, I could see it coming from miles away. It was a great time. Oh, hello, Red. How you doing? Let's see. Have you seen the TV dubbed ads? They're amazing. Oh no, I haven't seen them. I should like take the time to go Google them and watch them. Maybe you could do like reactions of that. I enjoy really cringe stuff. And that's one of the cringe stuff that I like. I should watch one of these Korean drama shows on stream, because they crack me up so much. They're so bad, and I cannot explain until I watch one. Maybe we should make it a thing. I just need people to know that these exist and that they're the joy of my life. They just make me happy. Like, I talk about it with my sisters, because I was like, have you ever watched the ads on Facebook? Like, yes, I got caught once, and I like, you just can't stop looking at the dumpster fire. It's just too good. I'm proud of your focus. No, thank you. There was a lot of focus put into this. It was amazing. I would definitely want to share this beautiful thing with others. They need to know about the badly translated Chinese drama. And I didn't realize how weird it was until Aster pointed it out. It was like, but is it like filmed in vertical? I'm like, but yes. These are meant to only be watched on your phone through the app. So they don't even record these in like full like 1080 by 1920. It is made to be watched that way. It's amazing. It's amazing. And I didn't realize until he pointed out. I'm like, oh yeah, I mean, I guess I'm not watching on my phone. I'm watching them on my PC at that point. It's just how it works. It's amazing. I would highly recommend them if you have nothing better to do, But yeah, oh, it was funny. My sister came to visit the other day, so I was like, I like to show her stuff around the house, and like, oh yeah, last time you were here, you didn't see this or you didn't see that, and I was showing her my plants and stuff, and then I was showing her my tablet, and then my emote that I did last Friday was still on it, and then I was like, it's not great. I'm like, do not get impressed. I did not make the base. I only added to it. She was like, but it's cool. And then she saw like my tea emote, and she's like, did you draw this? I'm like, no, girl. I told you, do not think that I have talents that I do not have. I can slightly, ever so barely, color stuff. Nothing more, nothing less. That's how I live my life. But she brought me some plants. She went back home with some bread. My sisters are so funny. They're so happy with the bread that Aster and my sister did over the weekend. They send us pictures and texts about it every day. They're like, this is amazing. This is the best bread I've ever had. I have it every day with butter. Which honestly right now, that sounds very I'd like to have some buttery bread. That sounds like a really good snack right about now. And Aster doesn't consider that a snack, and I think that's slander and defamation. Butter on a nice fresh piece of bread is an amazing snack, okay? It can even be considered a meal if you really want it. You just need to accept it, okay? He judges me and says me that I can't have girl dinners anymore now that he's around, and I'm like, no. This is not how that works, okay? I checked your end probably after Shin. That was quite good. Thank you. I tried. And now you can cheer in the chat if you want, because why not, I guess. It's not perfect, but I'm happy with it anyways. I'm like, you know what? It's one more emote for the channel. I'm gonna take it, okay? You probably talked more than you painted, probably. Me? Nah, I am a professional streamer. Of course, I do exactly what I... Well, violence like that. Why am I saying on this cuddle? As I was saying, I do exactly what I've planned. I never change plans because I'm professional at that. But yeah, I think it is the best part about Mana stream. I mean, I think the best part about my streams is definitely how professional and scuff-free They are. Also, are you guys ready for Mario Kart? We're doing Mario Kart Friday. I was thinking about doing it next week, but I'm like, next week I probably will want to rest because I will have a long stream. I know I've been talking about it and I didn't post anything about it yet. But the idea is that on Saturday the 29th, it will be the day that I celebrate my birthday on stream. So I'll probably have a long stream, maybe probably a 6-hour stream. I think the longest stream I've ever done for my birthday was probably 12 hours. I'll see how I feel. Maybe it'll be a super long one or not, but I'll see. But at the end of it, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be drinking. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna rest next Friday. So this Friday we can have our little Mario Kart time. But woo, birthday stream, yes. I don't exactly know. We still need to do the little setting up in VR meeting we want to do. Because I'm thinking about doing some VR karaoke with members. Because that sounds like a fun time. And that way I will not get copyright stricken. Like I've been before. So I'm not trying to get in trouble. And there'll probably be a VR karaoke situation. Whether it's community night or something, is definitely gonna happen because it's so much fun. We did it only once like 3 years ago, but I wanna bring that back. I want it back. And then I saw like last week, I think, there's now a new plugin in or a new version of VR chat where you can actually do hand tracking without the VR headset, and I'm like, that's pretty cool. So I want to try and figure that one out as well. Ooh, drinking, yee. I drink at least once a year on stream. It's always an adventure, but I believe that last time I did not get sick. My body is really good at knowing when there's too much alcohol in it. So as soon as I reach the threshold, it'll be like, all right, time to get out and do a little trip to the bathroom, and then I'll be happy. I'm happy to announce that as an old turtle, I still don't get hungover. So you know, I'm still young. That's all that means, you know. I wish everybody can be like me, stay like, you know, a youthful turtle that doesn't get hungover. I'm like, yeah, you know, Aster gets hungover and he's a younger man than I am, so like, you know, look, you don't get hungover is shaking my head. I mean, I don't drink a lot anyways. Like, you know, I have my perks and my problems. Like, I'm not very sensitive to anything like drug wise. I guess alcohol, if it's really strong, I will have a reaction really soon, even though I'm blessed that I don't get hungover. But you know, if I go to the dentist and they try to like numb my mouth and stuff, it doesn't work with the normal quantities. They never work. Coffee doesn't work for me. Meds most of the time do not work for me. So there's this downside of it all. But I will take the not getting hungover. I can live with my problems in that situation, you know. But I wish I was more reactive. Like, oh, and I can't get high either. I've tried getting high a few times so far, and so far nothing. So it's like, it's not happening. I really want to know what it feels like to be high. But so far it's so not good. I do it and then it tastes disgusting. So far I've done gummies, I've done chocolate, and I've done the spray. Not working for me. I'll be drinking 1800 bottle and suddenly I'm stuck in bed like a small Victorian child with a cough. That sounds like a rough time. Thankfully, it hasn't happened. I've gotten pretty drunk, but so far so good. I wake up and it's like nothing ever happened. But a big bottle can mess you up. I think the first time I got really drunk was I had one whole bottle of soju on my own, and that was a little bit too much for my body. And I only had snacks with it, so it was like, ooh, great times. But we need to fix that, you know. Was it 10 or 11? 11. Can't get high. Yep, I have tried 3 times so far. Maybe I haven't figured it out fully, but so far I have not been successful in my attempts. It's just not a thing. But I really want to. I'm trying my best. I just can't. So any medication, any stuff that is supposed to change my state, it does not work. The only thing that kind of works is alcohol, and like, I guess that's, should I rejoice about that? I don't know. It's just how it is out here. Let's see. All right, this is good. Getting high. like anyway, the first time I got high, I took too many edibles and greened out. I freaked out. I guess that's what's scary about it. Like, I will never try and get high without having like someone around or something. It was either my siblings or Aster were around when I tried. It just didn't work. Like, they got high, so it was funny because it reversed the roles, like where they're supposed to take care of me, but they're high. So it's like, okay, well, it is what it is. I am asthmatic and stuff, so I would never try and smoke it. Anyways, it smells too bad, and I want nothing to do with that version of it. So I'm trying to find any edible version of this that works. But yeah, I'm scared of the freak out and like when you're tripping and stuff. Like, I'm kind of curious because I'd like to know what happens to me if, like, what would I be saying? What would I be freaking about? Like, I'd like to know, but I haven't figured that one out yet. And like, I feel like for the places where, like, those things are legal in the States, you have like more options. For us, the one store that they open where you're allowed to buy these things, it like, especially in my province, you're not allowed to sell it in candy form because, like, protect the children. So we only have very boring versions. So I'm like, it can be pills, it can be spray, it can be oil and stuff like that, but there's no like just yummy version. But only in my province. Everywhere else in Canada you can have it, but not here. I don't know what was wrong with them. You don't see anything when you green out. It just feels like you're floating and you can't control your body. Well, I can understand someone freaking out about that. You can't sell it in candy for boo, tomato. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, only in my province. Everywhere else in Canada, you can. That's why the one that I had was because we had done a road trip with my family over the summer. And then we just bought it in another province and it was fine. But here in my city, we just can't. Or, I mean, you can, but you have to go like the shady way, and I'm not trying to get a case or like be not allowed in the States or something. So I'm like, you know what, I don't want to have anything weird on my passport going on. I'm not gonna go out of my way to get it from a nondescript store, Not trying to die over a candy edible. I can respect that, right? I'm not trying to die. I'm not trying to be restricted, like travel. There's too much going on out here. I have too much life to live. I still need to figure out how to retire early, so I cannot be focusing on that. It's just like, I have priorities out here. Oh, Mint, you weren't there when I asked the question. Like, when you were younger, did you have a dream career? And if so, did you achieve it? Or are you still trying to achieve it? Or did you just give up? I never had one, so it's always interesting for me to hear what others people's dreams are or have been and stuff like that. I wanted to be a pro wrestler growing up, and I completely abandoned that because I took a baseball bat to the knee and it healed weird. Aww, that sucks. It's worse. Like, at least when you don't have a dream, you not have a dream, and when you have one and it's messed up by a physical thing, it's even worse. And I mean, do I want to know how that happened? Because that sounds scary. Like, I know that Aster wanted to do something very artistic, but then he fell on the ice here, and then he broke his wrist or something. So he has carpal tunnel because of it, and it really sucks. Because he was not gonna have it, but the doctors didn't do their job with his cast, so he couldn't do it. So like, Aster is actually very artistic. He likes to draw and do all these things, but it just got messed up like that, and it sucks. Because I can't be like, oh, it's never too late to chase your dreams. Like, he has something that prevents him from doing the things he wants to do, and it sucks. Like, I don't think that there's no artist that has it, but Aster is a fragile hubby. I can't have him hurt himself more doing that. Then that really does suck. Yeah, it does. I remember when he told me about it, and I was like, it sucks so much. It's just that because they were supposed to remove his cast or something at a certain time and stuff, and they just didn't do it, didn't do what they were supposed to, so they messed him up for life. I feel that because I got like a permanent limp. Aww, that sucks. It's just like, I wish everybody could just be healthy and be happy. Like, I feel like for me, I'm not the healthiest person, but I don't have anything major going with me. Like, yeah, I'm old, so yeah, sometimes my back hurts or stuff. Like, I think I don't have like flat feet, but like there's something off with my feet. So if I stand for too long, it will start hurting my back and stuff, and it really sucks. So I usually cannot stand for much. What is that? I heard a sound that sounded like, oh, it's probably my work laptop making random team noises to give me PTSD. But yeah, I'm like, you know, I'm not the healthiest person, but at least I don't have anything major, and I'm very grateful for that. Like, I feel for all the people that have to struggle with stuff that prevents them from doing activities they would like to do, you know? Let's see. I feel like we're advancing pretty well on this cute little painting. I don't know if I'll actually finish it today because it's pretty huge, but it's fun. Again, this is the coloring game too, and it is free on Steam, so if you want something to relax with, it's actually pretty good at it, you know? Looks really nice. Hey, I'm happy you like it. It's very simple. Like, I feel as someone that is really not an artist, doing this type of thing makes me feel happy when I see the result at the end. And sometimes in this game they will animate the art, and it's really nice. I'm thinking about so many things I want to do once I'm out of a job and I'm preparing for it. Like, you know, there's something so satisfying with being a master of your time, because I'm just thinking about stupid things like, oh, like when I don't work I can choose, okay, Tuesday I can do laundry, and like Wednesday I can go to the gym, and X day I can do this at whatever time, because I don't have to be like, oh well, I have to go to work, so blah blah. And I don't know how long I'll be out of a job. It probably won't be that long, but you know, I really want to make the best out of this opportunity that I have to not be doing it and see what I can do for myself, but also take care of myself. I want to rest, and like, I for sure cannot just stay like that and not have a job, because you know, if you want kids, you kind of have to have the funds for it, and you have to have a job if you want to have maternity leave help from the government. Like, that's the thing in Canada. Another reason why, you know, my country's not perfect, but it has a lot of perks, is maternity leave. Like, depending on your employer, some employers will make sure that you get 100% of your salary while you're away, and you are at least away for a year, and then you can take some more time off at like 80% if you want. So there are like good things like that, but you have to work for this to apply to you. So it's like, I cannot just stay there and wait to have a baby and then hope for the best. So I'm like, I guess ideally, if I didn't hate my job like the torture that it is, I should have stayed and just wait for like next year, try to have a baby, and then just be on maternity leave for a year, and then have another baby like real quick after, so I can like get 2 years off of salary from them. It would have been a win in my book, but you know, I can't expect it to happen just like that. So I'm just gonna have to YOLO that I find another solution by then, because if I'm going back to school, I can't afford to have a kid right away. It's not doable, because school's not gonna pay for that. Would have been crazy, a crazy W. Yeah, and a lot of people do that. Like, they're just gone from the same job for years because they're always on maternity. And here it's very much like, you're pregnant, you're like a protected class. You are not, like, they can't legally fire you. If they do it, like, you can sue them for it. So the moment you tell your employer that you're pregnant, they can't do anything about it. So I would have probably been pregnant, go away for a year, work for 6 months, get pregnant. I say all that as if I know if my body would handle that, but you know, like, I know, I think Aster's doctor had like 3 or 4 kids. So like, since I've known him, she's only been working like maybe 2 weeks, because especially doctors, they can't see patients because it's dangerous, so they get to just be on maternity leave for quite a while, like for years. And then I can dream. Yep, that's my dream. It's a bit too late because right now I'm not working, so I need to have a job for this dream to happen for me. So wish me luck in figuring it out. Right now, the dreaming that I'm doing is just, you know, being a decent streamer, and hopefully Hopefully it helps pay some bill, and I'll be very happy with that. That's my current goal, is to be like, okay, every month I make enough to pay that one bill. And that will be like a big achievement. Like, even if I go for like my cheapest bill, if I know that this one is paid by my streaming, I'm like, okay, I'm making it. Then again, I was doing it back in the day when I started, and then I fell off. But that means that I have the potential to make. So I'm just gonna continue to try and be happy with it. Gotta find my old prince that's willing to fund my life. See, that's why I gotta stay on Twitch. You know, it's interesting to find out what you can provide to people when you're a content creator that makes them willing to help you live. Because I guess that's the one scary thing about streaming, where like you depend on keeping your crowd happy. You make one mistake, and if they decide they don't want to care about you anymore, or if you just get boring, some people will not want to keep up with you, and that part is scary. A job is a job. If you've done your job, you're gonna get paid whether it's well done or not, until they fire you. But like, you cannot afford to have really bad times as a content creator, because then it's over, you know. The potential to be so back, maybe, hopefully. I'm still trying to get there. My goal for the past like 3 years has been to get to like a 20 average, and I feel like I will get there. I just need to keep up. I just need to do a little bit more. I just need to be consistent, which I will say I am proud of myself. I have been mostly consistent for all this time I've been streaming. I'm not the best, but I'm not the worst. Like, I usually try to have a schedule, and I usually follow said schedule. I don't know. I'm trying to evolve in that way, and like, I will keep that one thing going for me. If there's one thing I got going for myself, I just gotta keep it up, you know? It's a game of what ifs. What matters the most is you're enjoying having fun with it. 100,000%. Because if I did not enjoy streaming, I would not be doing it. Like, I know I am quote unquote money hungry because I want to retire early, but like, I will not just do whatever, because that would depress me. But when it comes to streaming, I like it. I like to yap a lot. I don't really know why, because I actually don't yap that much in real life, unless I'm talking to like someone extremely close. But on a day-to-day basis, I'm not a big yapper. So like, when I do it on stream, I don't know, it does something for me. It just makes me very happy to do. So that's why I wanna develop on that, you know? I wanna share my random thoughts with the world, and just have a grand old time. I used to know a stream who turned into a stream who turned it into a chore and is completely miserable now. Well, I wonder, like, did they stop, or are they still doing it and feeling like it's a chore? Because honestly, if they feel like it's a chore, it's not too late to change things, because it can be ruined if you do too much. But if you decide to scale it back because you want to do what you like, it's great. You know, I have a streamer friend that really found a good niche for video content on YouTube, and they were getting a lot of views, and they were doing really good, and I was like, okay, well, they're popping off like my dream, like, good job. And I was so happy for them and stuff. But then she was like, but I don't want to be known for this content. This is not the content that brings me joy. This is not what I want to be doing with my content creation. And she deleted everything, and she's just doing the things that she likes right now, because that's what matters to her. And I really respect that. I don't think that I would have done the same. For me, if I found something that works for me on YouTube, I'm sticking to it. But I do understand that it's hard, because people will, if people came for a specific content and you stop doing it, then they will go. And it's scary to not be, I guess it's scary to not be a slave to your viewers, especially as a YouTuber. I'm not that much of a YouTuber, so it's different. But I guess it would be scary if you knew, like, oh well, if they don't like it, then I'm screwed, you know? I'm really not, they're still doing it, but it's too late now. They alienated their audience, really. That really sucks. It sucks for them, but it also really sucks for the audience that really enjoy them and enjoy their content. But now it's a chore. Like, I don't know. Like, I know that sometimes, let me say that one time out of 100, I may not feel like streaming and do it anyways. But honestly, the moment I sit down and start the stream, I'm happy. I forget about the fact that 30 minutes ago I was like, oh, I want to stream right now. It goes away because I have fun. Even though, like, we all have these bad stream days where, like, the chat is dead, nothing's going on, and you feel like you wonder what you're doing this for. Because I guess for me, the most important thing is not to have 100,000 subs and like a lot of money. It's more like I want to have, I guess, an exchange. I want to have communication. I want to share people's time. Like, I feel like that's what keeps me going. So, like, being able to talk to people and see their thoughts about stuff, see if we agree or disagree, to know what they think about, what's troubling them. That's what makes me happy as a streamer. So, that's what matters. Sure. So, that for sure, it's gonna be, like, not the greatest room for me if I cannot get that interaction, because that's what I'm looking for. Like, that's my drug as a content creator, is to get that hit of like, oh, I get to know more about people. And that's why I try to get to know people that much. And that's also why it's so scary sometimes to say, oh, but what would happen if I got like bigger, which is great times, but then I didn't know half of my viewers, because there's no way I can talk to them and actually know them and know what their story is and where they're going, or like how their job is doing. This is my favorite part. So, like, I guess if I was to make it and have too many people, I would try and find a way to have content that is focused on people, where they can share like their achievements, share how they're feeling, share what's important to them. And that makes me happy. And as far as I've had feedback wise, people like sharing their random stories and facts with me, and it makes me happy. And for me, that's one of my measures of success. Sure, there are others. There are other metrics that are important, but for me, that's the number one. The other ones can come after. So I guess, yeah, I guess content wise, my most important metric is definitely community. I want to have a community that feels happy. At the same time, I will also get easily overwhelmed. That's why I cannot, maybe I can one day, but as of right now, I don't know that I can commit to making sure I'm always communicating with everybody. I can't. I will read everything, I will understand everything, I will take note of everything mentally, but I cannot commit to answering every single thing that I see. I try to communicate with people. I sometimes comment on people's posts on Twitter, but there's just a limit to how much I can do. But I never really want to lose myself in the content, I guess, is the main thing. I want to always stay true to myself. I don't want to lie to anybody. Like, I feel like yes, I have lore, but I've never really been playing a character when it comes to streams. I think it would be too tiring to me. I don't like to have, like, I don't want to be a lore based character. I can mention it here and there, but it's never gonna be my personality. Is that I'm a turtle, and everything I talk about is always turtle. I don't even need to say anything. Everybody knows I love turtle. It's my life, and it's funny because it's become a thing in real life for me. Like, I've always liked turtle, but now people know I love turtle. And like, anytime they see anything turtle related, they think about me, and to me that's a win. I'm like, yes, you think turtle, and think about me. Even my boss, she saw random like turtle theme background for PCs, and she was like, she sent it to me on Teams at work, and I'm like, see, I love that anytime she sees a turtle, she just thinks about me. I feel like I've left my life, my mark with that. And there aren't that many of us, I guess, in the VTubing world that do turtle stuff, so it's fun. Yeah, that lore stuff makes it harder to connect with the community since you always gotta be in character. Yeah, I guess it depends on what type of content you want to do. If you want to be very community focused, it's gonna be hard if you're always playing to your character. Like, I'm not the type to talk about my character like in a as something that is external to myself. So I wouldn't really talk about myself like in the third person and stuff like that. For me, like, me, I'm doing this X, Y, and Z. And that's why I talk so much about my work and the things that I do, and I try to keep like stuff as separate as possible from my personal life. But at the same time, if I'm going through something, I want my community to know. I mean, there's a limit. You need to be wise in your decision of what you want to share and what you don't want to do. But I'm like, there's some things that are just for security reason. You do not need your viewers to go know, because sometimes some viewers have problems and they don't need to know all that about your life, because the more detail, the more dangerous they actually become. But that's one of the reasons I did not want to hide that I got married, because I was like, this is part of my day-to-day. Like, I wouldn't feel right when people would hear random noise behind me and I'd be like, oh, I don't know what that is, or it's my roommate. It's not my roommate, my husband, and you guys all know him. And even then, like, once we got married, he kind of stopped watching my streams because he has access to them live. He doesn't need to do it. But now you guys just know he's always gonna be around, and that's good. You got married, congrats. Yes, I have. I guess it has been a while since you've been around, but I got married last October to Aster, my mod. Yes, he climbed the ladder. So I was like, it's gonna be weird if like he's gonna be in my chat and then we're gonna keep pretending like we don't live together. I'm like, no. Like, I mean, we didn't live together until we got married, so it was just, you guys are gonna hear, and everybody knew that I had been living on my own for a while, so I knew people would ask questions, and I would not feel right lying about it, and I think it's okay. I know, like, the whole you don't disclose your marital status as a VTuber because idol culture, but then again, I feel like also falls into like keeping up with your character. My character was looking for a husband. She found one. End of the story for me, And I'm very happy, so I need to share that happiness. I need to be nice. And then now I get random snacks during my stream because Aster brings me snack, and I'm happy when I get snack. It's a great time. Man, that's just scary too. VTuber fans are crazy. They are, and like, that's why I like that the community that I have fostered is not creepy. Like, nobody like unfollowed me or anything when I told them. They were happy for us, and that was it, because everybody's normal. Like, I mean, unless there's someone I don't know and they just quietly left or something, then maybe. But as far as I know, nobody in my community was like, oh my god, she's married, she's not gonna date me, I'm gonna have a whole fit. I see so many things. Like, there's a whole situation going on Twitter because that some girl was saying, oh, men deserve to be loved, and then she started getting, I mean, she just said that men deserve to be loved, and then everybody's coming for her throat, and I'm like, is it that offensive? Like, I don't even know. I don't really want to get into it, but I'm just like, what is with people and being nice? Like, why is that so difficult? Like, why is it hard to recognize that everybody deserves love and care no matter what they are? I don't know. It's a weird word for me. Not gonna get too deep into it, but it's weird. And then I see people having like, oh yeah, married VTubers, let's connect. I'm like, but why? Like, I really don't want my personality to be defined by my marital status. Like, I talk about him because he's part of my life, and I talk about my life on stream, but I'm not gonna make it my whole personality, Yeah, this community is amazing. Stop it! I'm really happy to have you around. It's been really cool, Jigga, by the way. I love having you around. I was surprised but happy for you too. I don't know if you were married or not. Just glad my movie night friends are happy. See? Normal, level-headed people. That's why I appreciate you guys. I don't need to worry about it. I was nervous because it was a big secret, but not because I thought that I would lose everything by telling. I was like, I trusted that you guys were not crazy. And see, I wasn't wrong. That's what's up. And then you can hear about random stories about all the weird stuff that Aster does as a man that I never knew men were doing. Like, when they try to be efficient and they do the weirdest stuff ever. And I'm like, what are you doing? Why would you do that? I have so many stories now I like to tell my sisters. Like, Aster is not exactly the most efficient at cleaning, but he tries, And then it's just the cutest thing ever. And then when he's frustrated about it, like, I try not to be mean about it. And I try to give him advice, but I'm cracking up inside. I'm like, poor baby, he's struggling out here. But, we try to have our task very well split. And then he will judge me when I do things, and I will judge him, but it always ends up in a laugh situation, so it's good. But yeah, I saw like the other day there was a VTuber that had a stalker because she said that she was going to a concert, I think, and then he decided he wanted to meet her, and then she, like, she just went, but the guy figured out who she was just from her voice. I guess I never listened to the clips, I don't know, but I guess her voice was very like easy to recognize in the crowd. So he just spent the whole concert staring at her, and I was like, nah, fam, I'm good. I know we're not doing this. Like, what do you mean? You're just staring at me while I'm trying to enjoy a concert. I'm not having it. So I'm like, if there's one thing I've learned from the smart VTubers like Twig, is like, you actually never tell fans where you're gonna be. You tell them where you were, but you're not gonna tell them where they're gonna be, because some people are just gonna show up and, like, what if they actually had like nefarious plans? You never know. Yeah, it was really creepy, and I was reading through it, and I was like, oh no, oh no. And she was trying to be like really nice about it, like, please don't do this. I'm like, no, you're not supposed to have to do all that. This is creepy behavior, okay? Realize that is really crazy, scary as hell. Yeah, it is, especially with all the things we saw with like the Valkyrie and people in the street that the dude was like, I'm gonna kill you because she refused to give him her number. I'm like, what about no? And see, like, it's not the main reason I'm a VTuber. I'm a VTuber because I'm lazy and I'm not dressing up for a camera. But that's one of the reasons I never wanted to be a recognizable face on the internet. I was like, this is scary. It can be anybody in the streets that will find out where you live and follow you around. Like, I have like nerves of steel, but I don't have enough nerves to manage a stalker. Like, I don't know how I would deal the stress of like going outside, and I'm not the most, like, I'm not good at like being aware of my surroundings when I go out. I just assume the things that happen. I guess I'm too carefree. So I would be the type to get stopped because I didn't see it coming, because I didn't see that man on the street staring at me the whole day. Right now, nobody really knows. Like, I'm not super secretive about who I am, and but even though I do not think you can find me, this is not a challenge. Please don't try and figure it out. But I always thought, like, I mean, I wouldn't really care if someone found me, because most people that watch me are not here. So I'm like, I live in a giant city. We don't even speak the same language. The chances of someone just finding me are low, but at the same time, I married my mom, and my mom happened to live here, so it's like, it wouldn't be that hard to actually have someone creepy happen to live not too far from here, Yeah, so that was, yeah, that man was weird. That man was not okay. I don't even know what happened with that, because people were looking for him. They found his name and everything. I wonder how this is gonna turn out. Yeah, some fans are just so creepy. Yeah, and that's why, again, I do love my community, but because so far I haven't noticed that anybody seemed like someone that would have these tendency, to say the least. Yeah, I hope that MF does jail time. I mean, can you? Because I feel like it's sad, but like, stalker laws are not exactly the strongest thing around. So would there be anything can be full on accused of and actually go to jail and stay in jail for? I don't know. I don't know. And that's not a fun thing to think about. But that's just a reality. I've watched too much true crime where the girl is like, oh yeah, I had a restraining order on him, and he just did what he had to do. He wanted to do anyways, Technically, he did threaten them. Yeah, technically he did, but he didn't actually do something. And I'm not defending him. I'm just saying, like, the law when it comes to stalking and stuff. Like, I mean, they could put a restraining order. Cool. If he goes up to them, what is the paper gonna do? It's more like what I think about. Especially because I've watched too much true crime where they had a restraining order and it changed nothing. So it's like, eh. Yeah, that's a fair point, actually. It's just like, there's too many tragic stories where they had a paper because it was reported to police and then nothing happened. I think there was like the streamer that's super popular that has Tourette. She had a really bad stalker, and they would move countries to like go see her and stuff like that, and she reported him everywhere, but nobody ever did anything about it. And then he would camp in front of her house and stuff like that, but the police is like, well, as long as he doesn't do anything, we can't do anything. So like, it's like basically a lot of the time when it comes to stalking laws, like until he stabs you, then they can't do anything, and it really sucks. Having been stalked by an ex is scary. Yes, I can imagine, and I'm happy it's not the case anymore for you. But it's scary stuff out here. I love that I can say that I've had a very sheltered life, and I've never had anything that serious happen. Like I had a dude follow me, but it was nothing serious. He just had a crush. As far as I can understand, he would never have actually like hurt me or anything. He just kind of liked me, but that's about it. Long, not so fun story, so I will spare the details, but yes, scary stuff. Yeah, you get all the huggies too, because you don't deserve to be stalked like that. Nobody does. Nobody would deserve this type of treatment. It's scary to not feel safe because you don't know if the person is there. You're supposed to be able to be carefree in life. Like, you're not supposed to have to deal with all of that. Scary. There's so much shading going on with these rocks, and I'm like, see, a real artist put that together, because if I was to color this rock will be the same color everywhere except for the outline. That would be about all I would do, and it would look terrible like most of my art pieces do. What day are we? Okay, we're Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I haven't 100% decided what I'm doing, but we're gonna be apping and we're gonna be doing something. Whether reading, whether chatting, whether playing a game, I'll figure it out tomorrow. I'm confused because they're forcing us to go to the job tomorrow, so that's why I put the stream slightly later than usual for a Wednesday, because I was like, I don't know. I'll be tired, and I will have had to communicate with my coworkers for a whole day, and I'm not down for it, and I have to drive home. So lived in a janky cheap apartment that didn't even have a deadbolt and not so secure, a regular doorknob lock to add to the paranoia at the time. Yeah, like if you don't have an actual door that you know you can trust, I can't imagine the stress, because you close your door, but you're like, but what if the craziness was stronger than my current door? That must be a very terrifying time. And yeah, no, Fish deserves all the huggies for this, because I don't know that many people that have been through it, but all the people that I know that did are not feeling that great now, even though it's over, you know? Would it take much to have taken that door down? But do you think she would have been like strong enough to do it? Because I know I'm weak sauce, so like deadbolt or not, there's not a lot of chances that I make it through a door, you know? That's okay. So glad I don't live there anymore. Yeah, from what you tell me, you do maintenance and stuff. You probably live in a pretty decent place, and that's what we like to hear. A safe fish. We know that all is good in the world. Even a weak person could have, yeah, and she was not weak. Jeez. Like, see, you need to just boot up a stream. Yes, I'm doing propaganda to you, Fish, and tell the world the story, because that's probably an interesting story to hear about, and it can be a cautionary tale of whatever it is that people are crazy around here. Be careful and have a deadbolt on your lock. Very important thing. And you know, it's interesting, because when we were changing the locks for my house, Esther kept telling me, it's important I have a deadbolt and blah blah blah, and like I didn't know what that is. That's how sheltered I've been. Like, I have no idea what security precautions my parents had in the house. Like, I'm pretty sure they had them. I just was never exposed to the need to know what these are for and what they do and whatnot, you know? I do have some fun trauma stories. That's an interesting choice of words to follow each other, Fish, just saying. I have had a weird life. See, perfect material to be a streamer then, Fish. You're ready. Just click the button. Just click it. Just click it. You won't regret it. I'll be there cheering. Sorry. Hello, Philip. How you doing? How have you been? How was your day? You're still coloring. And I don't know. I feel like I'm getting somewhere, but not really because my god, this is a big drawing with a lot of colors. There's 40 colors and I'm only on number 20, so it's like, oh dang. Oh geez. What even? Hey man, did I call kicking in so I gotta go. It was nice talking to you, BZ. BZ, thank you. Rest well and hopefully you feel better. I hope you kick the sickness butt into next year or into forever, I guess. I don't know. Thank you so much for hanging out, Mid. I appreciate it. But yeah, that's about it. I'm just coloring, thinking about the meaning of life as I'm making some 20s turn green, having a grand old time. A bit tired. I mean, really tired. I guess I was feeling a bit tired before stream. I'm trying to find reasons why I got messed up like that by the game. But I'm not sure it really has to do with how tired I am. Like, I am slightly hungry now, but I don't necessarily think that's the reason either. So I'm like, I don't know. Oh, I forgot my stream deck upstairs, and my stream deck upstairs, and I think it's not charged. I wanted to download Monster Hunter and try playing some of it later. Well, I'll see later. I don't remember if I ever downloaded it on it. I think I did, but there might be an update needed on it. No, Aster's been playing a lot of light novels, and I don't know, the concept of a book that reads itself to me is a bit difficult, even though in this case it was fun because it was like it had a lot of choices to choose from, and I think that's probably good as a light novel. But it's mostly story, like what do you actually do? Like you never actually like fight anything or make choices. I guess that's why I prefer like the Ace Attorney series. It's just like, should I play that? That for sure would not make me sick. Cause for my birthday like 3 years ago, Asta did gift me the series, the package series. I've played most of them, but I haven't played the Apollo Justice versions. I wonder if I would be good at these. But at the same time, I don't know, when I was playing it was way before I streamed and I did not care about cheating. I was just doing my own thing, having a great time. I think you might like Valhalla. Aster has been telling me about that, and he said I would like it. It was story driven, but you have to do something. Because I back in the day we played Coffee Talk, and there's Coffee Talk too, but I haven't played it yet. I think it was just fun to play because of the people that were around. Like Friday night was Coffee Tight Violence Night, so people would just throw things at me a lot, and we would have a grand old time watching and reading that. So that was fun. It is a super great story and no motion sickness worries. Yeah, it sucks, but I might have to stick to games like that that do not give me that worry, and it really sucks because I was very excited for a lot. But I have to trust. I guess the good thing is that most of the games I've been wanting to play and I put in my list have been Aster has them, so I don't need to spend for them. I can just try them and see how I feel. It is cyberpunk bartending and a lot like Coffee Talk. Yeah, I think that could make for a very chill game to play for like chatting stream, going through the story, but we can still yap and go to it. And I love games that include like bartending or cooking and stuff like that. I love Diner Dash. Like that's my type of game. Even though that one does not um include a lot of dialogue and story, but I think a good mix of the two can be an enjoyable time for me as well. So I have to look into that. I'm actually really sad that the game is not compatible with my sad old lady body. Like I really want to play it. I'm definitely gonna try and play it on my Steam Deck. Even if I can't stream it, I will keep playing it. I want to know the story. And I want to fight the demons. That's 21. Is there? Oh, there's more 21 over there. There's a lot of them even. Yeah, the more time goes by, the more I'm like, will I finish this run? And it sucks because every time it was time to play this game, I primed myself up and like, I'm gonna give it a good 4-hour stream. It's gonna be a great time all around, and then it got messed up and it ends up being a short stream. I mean, it's been 2 hours and a half, so it's not exactly short, but like, what do you mean? Oh, hello, Krutka, how you doing? I'm pretty well. Well, yeah, considering the events, I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing? What's up? Were you productive or unproductive today? Question of the day. I'm out here coloring like a professional because I can't handle games. I am but a sad gamer. Sorry. Alright. We're painting rocks on the... I wanna rock da 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 rocks. I never liked that ending of Naruto. I believe it's the first ending, and I was like, what are you talking about with your rocks? Give me wind. I really love wind from the Naruto ending. Wait, was it the first opening? Probably, because I believe wind is the first opening of Naruto, ending of Naruto, and I really like it. And I actually learned how to play it on the piano. Thinking about just grinding some Zenless. You know, I got tempted professionally to play Zenless because there's actually a sponsorship campaign going on. Like, I've looked through because it was a big announcement that Stream Elements did where you can have access to member sponsorship directly in your profile and everything. And I was like, that's pretty cool. But then I looked at the options and I'm like, I don't really see any game that I like. Hey yo. Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, like he was sick. Like for such a cool YouTube video.
Uh-huh.
I go check the phone. Apparently my game capture had been broken for the last game. All of it.
The whole game? You never looked up?
Okay.
That sucks. If I knew, I would have checked. Because I had your stream not too long ago. I didn't know. That sucks, but at least we had a good game.
For such a cool YouTube.
Yeah. And you don't keep another copy anywhere, it's just gone. Aw. That sucks. But congrats on your win. I'm so sorry. I'm here miserable because I can't play the game because it makes me too sick, so I'm coloring now. I'd take some tea, please. That just messed with you. Yeah, I heard your door and I'm like, is it done already? I was gonna raid you. Aww. Huggies. You'll get some papat and huggies. You know, it sucks. But yeah, I don't know, what was I even saying? Oh yeah, sponsorships and Stream Elements. I'm still sifting through. I don't like that most of them are like mobile games. I'm just like, how are you supposed to show? Because it said that like emulators are not a thing, so I guess there are apps to show your phone. But I also feel like that's dangerous. Like, what if you show stuff that you didn't want to show? It's a bit more iffy for me. So I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I'll try it. I don't know. Like, I know that some of you would probably be down to help me out just by downloading the game so I can get my sponsorship goals and stuff. But I don't like having people download trash. Well, I mean, I guess they're not trash sometimes. Because, like, let's just say that there's one game, I think it's Monopoly Go and stuff. I downloaded it because I was trying to get some money from like, if you play this game, you get monies. And then it didn't work. I still kind of play it. But it's not the most exciting game ever. I don't know that I would see a lot of people downloading this for no reason. I don't know. I wonder, how do you guys feel about it? Like, if like I was trying to do like a sponsorship stream and it was like a mobile game, like a free game, let's say, would you be down to like download it and try it for my sake? Or is that something that you guys would absolutely not be down? You'd be like, nah, I don't put stuff on my phone. I'm thinking about that because that's definitely like what Aster's answer would be. He would never download a game just because because he's a bit paranoid like that. And I don't fault him for it. He probably gets less virus on his computer than I do, but it's just something I've been thinking about because you also need to stream it a little bit, but yes. Aw, don't be depressed. It's gonna be okay, you know? You may not have the VOD, but at least you had a great time, you liked the game, and you won, so it's fine. Well, gacha games can be downloaded on PC with emulators. Yeah, I just wonder if it would actually work because they say like if you're gonna do the sponsorship stream, you yourself cannot be using an emulator for it, which I would rather because at least I could stream my gameplay. I don't know if it counts for the people that sign up, but I guess it doesn't really matter if you're gonna use like let's say my code for it. But we'll see. Like I'm hoping to see a game that I want to play and to do it. Can download it if the game it's either really good or so bad it's funny. You know what? Fair enough. Maybe that's what I should do. Download the game so I can trash on it, but still get sponsored by it? Question mark? Something like that. Because why not? I mean, I would lose nothing by trying it. So I've been thinking about it, but again, I don't want to do something that you guys are not interested to do with me, so that's not much of a hassle for most people. Some people are not happy or comfortable with it, so like I try to do stuff that makes people happy. I want to be happy, but I want you guys to be happy as well, you know? Yeah, true. Yeah, like since they're being specific about it, because if there was no like I don't know. Oh, hello. Am I still buffering? I do see that I have dropped some frames, but I don't know if my stream is dead. Am I back? Let me know if I'm back, fish. Oh, error on YouTube. It is buffering. Am I back? I think it came back. Am I back? I don't have them. I don't know. I never use them. Oh, better now? Okay, good. Also, if the game is clearly pay to win, I will not download it. Yeah, for sure. Fox? Oh. Yeah, but that just happened like when it turned yellow. It happened early in the stream.
You're better than me.
What?
Like you've only dropped 3,000 frames the whole stream.
Yee.
I think I like by the time I finished it, drove like
Oh, jeez, that's bad. I wonder if it's like the settings in your OBS, maybe. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it depends because I feel like the game, like the Monopoly Go that I'm playing right now, I could pay for it because it's the type of game where you need energy to play. So you're like, oh yeah, like I will pay for a package and continue playing it. Honestly, it's the most confusing game to me because I don't see what the gameplay is at, but I keep playing. I guess that's how they play with your brain. They just let you continue to play for no whatever odd reason, you know? But yeah, I'm thinking about trying it. It is still in my yearly goal to try and do one sponsor stream. Maybe that will be one of these for me, and I'll have fun with it, you know? Kudo says hi, Aster. He's gone. He's making me some tea. He says hi. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Our internet is not the best, so sometimes we'll do stuff. And Aster was streaming not too long ago, so it might be just still reeling from this for all I know. I did check today if the other service provider would offer an error, and they still don't. So we just gotta stick it out with what we got and hope for the best. But yeah, Esther, I forgot. What did you want to become when you were a child? Like, what was your dream career? Like, the first one? Yeah, I was asking people about that. Yeah, you probably did, but I forgot I said. Yes. So Esther wanted to be an architect so he could build a big house for his family because he's cute like that. Very adorable. Yeah, but you probably thought about putting your mom there. I mean, unless you were a teenager, then you wouldn't care, but... Yeah, if you're 5 and you're thinking about life without your parents, I don't know. A what spatial?
Aerospatial.
Aerospatial engineer. You had big dreams. Where are they, but where are they?
What were your dreams?
I had none. I wanted to be a housewife at 5, and I still do. So like that's what's up.
I was actually going towards
Airplane engineering?
Yeah.
That's pretty
all
cool.
the way till around the time I finished high school. I got really burned out on like STEM.
STEM, yeah.
and stuff.
I know that STEM would have turned me away from anything I would have wanted
I mean, the thing
anyways.
is, I was good at it. I just stopped enjoying it. Like for some reason, all of a sudden, I was burning out.
Honestly, I remember saying I wanted to be a spy when I was a lizard. You know why? What? It was a great dream. You know, it's probably not too late for you to start this career. You know, you probably look old enough that people wouldn't think you're one now. They're like, but no, we've known this person their whole life, and they were not this and that. So clearly, they're not a spy. You know, never too late for your aspiring dreams. This doesn't look like a soul suspect. I know. Hello, Crow. Yeah, sad things have happened. The game makes me too sad, so I had to stop. So right now I'm just coloring. That's the thing that's annoying with Twitch. At least I can just change the category so people don't question it. But here, the thumbnail and everything is gonna say it's something else, but it's harder to change. But I don't have a thumbnail ready for this either, and it's still some type of murder suspicion, but yeah. Huh? Yes, I'm the one who was murdered by the game because there was too much movement for my tummy's liking. We're almost done with the 23. We appreciate that. I guess the one thing I'm most excited to be able to do when it comes is to do piano streams. It'll probably take a while before I get to get it, but for now I'm looking forward to it. And I mean, maybe I'm tripping and I'll hate doing it and I'll do it once and quit. But as of right now, I have ideas for it. That would be a lot of fun if I do have one. Like I want to have streams where I learn stuff with people. Thank you, because that sounds like a good time. If I was to do piano streams in the far future, do you guys have any songs you'd like for me to learn? Nothing. I don't know if I could play learn an easy thing. I was about to say like don't go too hard with singing that's super complicated. Huh? Have you ever listened to the full Fearless? Yeah, that's that. Yeah, and you would consider that what easy? Barely. Like I only know some of one of the movements. I don't know the whole thing, so I could learn the easy version of Fearless, but like I know there's a bunch of soundtracks that I do like and I want to learn for myself anyways, but like maybe there could be some like yeah, but it's all songs that have like easy parts and then they're not so easy. But I like yeah, but I mean there will be some parts of that are not that bad. Oh, hello, Clarence. How you been? Do I have to go now? It's late and I have to go to bed. Good night, Jacob. Thank you for hanging out. You're awesome and I loved having you around. We're just finishing up some colors before we go to bed because I am also getting tired, so there's no worry. And even if we don't finish it today, it will always be there for the next time because this game is pretty good at that. I feel like I forgot that this game had music. It's fine. I got my music going on anyways. Were you productive or unproductive today, Jugum? That's the big old question of the day. I'm working on side of the moon. Oh, then focus so you don't get in trouble. That's important. Get that money that gets you to wear your fancy clothes. I have no idea what she's saying. I assume it's English, but I could be tripping for all I know. Da 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 da. Ooh. Da. There's tonight. That's a word that I can make out of there. Tonight. Bow, wow, wow, na 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 na. Tonight. I feel like a snack, but I don't feel like eating. You know that weird time where you feel too lazy to actually do something about your problem? That's just not my problem. Not my problem. That's just not my problem. I love this song. I don't know the rest of the song, so I guess I will say I like this part of the song. I don't know how. I have no idea what happens there, but it's so relatable. Sometimes things are just not your problem, and people need to know about it. And it's better if you say it while singing. I feel like that's just a better way to do it. Hello, Arcodex Codex. I can't English. How you doing? How was your day? Were you productive or unproductive today? That is the question of the day. I just found out something cool I can do. That's cool. Be careful what you say. If it's weird, you're gonna get banned. That My Problem song feels so familiar. I don't remember where I heard it or when though. It was really popular on TikTok, so you may have heard it there. I can sound like Madara from Naruto. That's a very specific thing to find out about yourself, but congrats on figuring it out, you know? I am not someone that can do impressions for my life, so it's good to know. I can make all sorts of noise because I'm a weird individual, but that's about it, you know? I feel like I've been coloring this forever, and I've barely done the outline of stuff. Like, I haven't even touched the main character of the picture. But, you know, it's fine. One step at a time, we will get there. Yeah, I woke up and boom, I'm not Madara. Is it far as I'm stuck as it? Is it now? You know, it's not that bad. As far as I know, it doesn't sound that bad. Unless you're talking the dub version, then I don't know, I might be side-eyeing a little bit. That's just not my problem. Not my problem. That's just not my problem. Not my problem. Not my problem. Not my problem. That's just not my problem. I've seen some of the funniest TikToks with that song, so it also brings me joy to think about it, you know? I feel like it has to be in the rocks that I miss stuff. The rocks. Oh, it's here. There we go. Is it over? No, so I missed another spot. Here. No, not done. I mean, also notice with Neil Kaplan, his voice is great. I don't even know who it is, but I will believe you on that. As I said, I don't want people watching dub. It's just not for me. Oh, I remember now. It's the song used by one of the new corpo VTubers for their YouTube ads pre-debut. They do that? Is that a thing? Am I just late to the game? Am I supposed to use YouTube ads? Is that a thing? Does it work? Can they afford it? I wonder. But I would be down to use that for an ad because that's just not my problem. Just perfection as a song, you know? Oh, there you go. And 23 is done, but I'm still trying to figure out the 22 life. Where is it? I like watching my anime, not reading it. See, that's because you need to become a professional weeb. You don't even feel like you're reading, or you become a professional and you learn the language. You can just watch it. Easy peasy. Everybody does that. Everybody, you know, it's very common. I don't know. I kind of find the YouTube ads annoying. She's chill though, but kind of sours the intro for me when I keep seeing them so frequently. I see. Thankfully, their ads stopped post debut. I guess they needed to drive the views before, so that kind of makes sense. Would you be willing to sing Vocaloid songs? Yeah, I mean, as far as I know, like, isn't King a Vocaloid song? Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. But yeah, I like a bunch of Vocaloid like composers' songs, so I would probably be if I liked it, basically. I'm not really picky. I just need to like the song and I will sing it, no problem. That's just not my problem. Not my problem. But yeah, because I know, like, I've had people tell me that they do use YouTube ads, but for me, it's just like, but is it worth it? Like, do you make back that money from the views you get, or is it just money in there, or do you really get an influx of viewers from the ads? I wonder. Because if it was a good way to promote yourself and it wasn't like I could be having like a budget, like every month I'm gonna spend $50 on ads. If it worked out in the end and you get more exposure, like it's like, why not? Because sometimes you can be really, really unlucky when it comes to algorithm, and if the algorithm is not about you, not about your life, well, and nobody gonna find you. I'm already so mesmerized every time I'm in my chat and someone like, oh, I randomly saw you in my feed, or I randomly saw you in my recommended, and I'm always like, how? Where? When? I have questions. I love The Vampire. I heard it's originally a Vocaloid song, but I'm not sure. So many covered it already. I don't actually know that one. I think Aishite is a Vocaloid song as well. Like, it has this very specific sound when you listen to the original, so like people would know. But you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. I was never really into that world, so I don't know the whole thing. All I know is that Vocaloid songs are mostly good, and there's something for everybody under the sun for when it comes to style of singing, you know? I still have a lot of covers to recover. I still have a lot of covers to record and stuff like that, so I'm gonna look into making myself a schedule. I can barely do my scheduling of streaming. Can I do one for a recording? We shall see. I found a nice like VTuber planner that someone shared, but I had no idea how to use it. It uses Notion, and I had never heard of this situation before that VTuber made it, so I'm like, I'm not familiar enough to like really customize it as I wish, and that kind of sucks because it looked like it would be a very cool thing to have, to know when the VTuber events are coming around and stuff like that. I don't know if ads are necessary. Rin Penrose said she mostly grew via consistent finishing of YouTube shorts, but I believe Laplace Darkness says her shorts take away views from VODs. I think there's a balance to be found in between that. I feel like shorts will take away views if they're not related. I think especially with YouTube adding the related video button in it, you can be like, oh, that short that was from a clip from that collab she did. I feel like that would be a reason for people to click it and then go see the whole thing once they've seen a bit of the short. When it comes to Rin, like, her clips had nothing to do with her streams, and she made it anyway just because she has a really fun and amazing personality. I really love her a lot. So she did it. I don't think it took away because people knew she was slightly already out of pocket, so they just went to see more from there. I think it can have a very different effect on anybody's channel. You don't know what type, and I think it depends on, I guess what I'm trying to say, it depends on what type of short you do. If you do storytelling, is there a reason for people to click on your stream from storytelling? Not really. Is it a clip that does really well? Maybe people want to see the whole thing. That's how I see it. In my case, I feel like I've gained a good quantity of subs from shorts, but it did not necessarily translate into a lot of viewers for my stream, even though a few of you have been there for shorts, which is mesmerizing to me. But yeah, I think there's nuance in the results from shorts. I don't think they necessarily harm you. They help you with discovery if they do well, but it depends on what time you do. Oh yeah, interlurking works well for growth. It's what we do in SEO and see thousands of traffic from seemingly pointless blogs. Exactly. If you put a link to something else in the short, there's a chance that you'll get views. If the short does really well, there's a big chance it will translate to something else, to another video. Like sometimes I do that and I relate my shorts to other shorts because I want them to see more and like, you know, fall in the rabbit hole and just be watching my shorts for however long without really noticing. Not that it really happens, but I have gotten a few views from my shorts to other things, and it was pretty exciting when that happens, like when it actually helps and works. There you are. Is there a random number in there that I missed? Because I guess it gets better the least you have. I know that most things I'm looking for right now are 30s. So maybe I can find some random small numbers that were abandoned behind. I am on 23, so none of these. Let's see. That's all 34. Well, now I'm tempted to do 34 because there's so much of it. One day I will understand algorithm and SEO. As of right now, I just press post and hope for the best. And sometimes I'm like, I know people are saying, oh well, sometimes you don't want to have any tags or SEO or stuff. You just want to post the video as is and it'll do well. It'll do better that way. So I've tried that, and honestly I've had good results when I do that. Sometimes I just forget to do it sometimes, and I add my auto like tags that I add to my videos sometimes. I don't need to revamp it. I tried like working on that last week. I worked on my tags, I worked on my descriptions and stuff like that, and hopefully it does help me and help propel me into the future, you know. But 25 is green. I really expected the water to be a little bit more bluish, but I guess not. It's a stylistic choice because it's the sunset or something, or the wheat fields situation, I guess. I guess on this side I haven't seen any small numbers that I missed. Dun, 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 dun. It's a weird mix of numbers going on in there. Don't know if I'll manage. Alright. We got them rocks. Hopefully, I write blogs on how it works in our company website. I'm not going to plug it here though. It's Carrigrapher Casinos and actually don't encourage gambling. Yeah, good. I don't encourage it. I don't have that many things that are banned when it comes to ads on my channel, but I definitely ban ads for gambling. I know how dangerous it can be. I don't see myself, like I've seen creators I really like do ad reads for like gambling, and I'm like, no, I feel like gambling exists. We all know that, and I don't think it really needs promotion. If someone hasn't found it yet, it's probably a blessing for them, and it's good to leave them alone. I don't think that every single person on earth gambles irresponsibly, but a lot of people will be susceptible to it, and if you never showed them, they would have never touched it. So you don't want to have that responsibility on your hands. That's how I feel about gambling. I feel like it's so easy to get roped up into something and not be able to get out. So it's like, I don't want to be. I don't want to have any part in it personally. I'm judging, but I'm not participating. My employer is keep penalizing me for writing negatively in our blogs. Took me 2 years to be Machiavellian with how I write things. Jeez. Have a strong willpower. You will not be 100% corrupted, and that's good to know. Good to know you're strong out here. I think 34 is probably gonna be the last color we do for today. Cause I'm tired and my shoulders hurt. I need a massage or something. I don't know. I need to relax. I guess it stressed me out once I struggled. I want to drink my tea and relax and probably sleep early today because like, my eyes are extremely tired, my body's tired. At least my vocal cords are not tired from all the yapping. I guess I have been slightly less high energy today because I wasn't feeling too great. And that's fine because I am a versatile turtle. I'm not always screeching. Sorry. Sadly, I actually started this company writing gaming blogs. Like, we used to make a wiki for Monster Hunter World and Persona, but gave up on that and focused on crypto. Oh, well, that's a shift. See, that's the type of thing where, like, if your employees was like mine and asked you, oh, but why did you apply for this job if you don't like the job? It's like, well, when I started, it wasn't what it is today. So, like, I don't even know what you're asking me after years of working for you. Would I apply for the job if I don't like the task? It's like, I don't know. It's not that great. It's not that great of a time that I want to live my whole life doing this. Sorry. Let me try some tea. I was trying to understand where did I miss 34s because I feel like I did everything I had to do out here. What do you mean there's 34s missing? Like, where did it go? Like, is it close to the water? I mean, the current state of gaming journals, I'm not confident I'll get a better opportunity. Besides, I get platinum medical benefits and long vacation days. You know, you gotta look at the benefits they give you. Sometimes you don't realize how much of a blessing it can be. And then when you lose it, you're like, oh, well, you know what? I wasn't that bad back in the day. I kind of made it worse for myself. Look at our little boy. We did his pants, so we have something going for us. You know, we take it. That's an improvement right there. Anyways, let me, whoops, save that and do a little splishy. All right. This was a very, very chill stream. Thank you so much, Clarence, for showing up. Thank you for everybody that was chatting up together today, for encouraging me, for lurking, because you guys are awesome and you are wonderful, beautiful lurkers, and I appreciate you. I'm gonna go rest because I am indeed very tired right now. You take the good with the bad. Sometimes just good is too good. Yeah, that's when you know you're gonna get scammed. But thank you so much for being there. I'll see you tomorrow for whatever it is I decide to do by the end of the day tomorrow. And you guys are awesome and I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being there and I'll see you in the next one, alright? Have a good night. Bye bye.